Boston Celtics fans, Game 2 is here tonight on Celtics Today by Chat Sports, going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is the second best place to watch the NBA playoffs. Game 2 for the Boston Celtics, of course, TD Garden being first. That's where the Celtics are playing here tonight. They blew out the Cavs by 20-plus points in Game 1. They destroyed Donovan Mitchell. Jarrett Allen did not play, and he will not play tonight again, as he still deals with that rib contusion. No Kristaps Porzingis at all here today for the Boston Celtics. So I'm looking to see a really good game happening in between the Cavaliers and the Celtics. I mean, I'm hoping for another blowout, personally. But I do think the Cavs will have a little bit more up their sleeve to take on Boston here tonight. With that being said, I know we've got a ton of people who are already in this stream. So let's just go on ahead and kick it off, and let's just start talking to each other, huh? Go on ahead and shout out your city here for me. All you guys got to do is spam where you guys are watching from. I got Ed Robinson here, Boston Bob, King Shorts. King Shorts, we took out the shorts in his name. Now he's just King Sedino. That's about as good as I can get there. 93 Navman, of course, saying those dangly earrings are a bad idea. I'm not going to do anything crazy. Alex Diardo in the chat also tweeted at me a little bit earlier today telling me he's so excited for the game here tonight. He and Mateo are ready to go watching. I got Dom J watching from McLean, Virginia. I got Zathan, Dwayne, King Shorts, Asian Jeff. I got Boston Bob watching from Boston. Zathan from OKC. Asian Jeff from Minneapolis. I'm sorry. It's cold, man. That is cold. I got Graham watching from Tucson, Arizona. Stews from Cali. Double O Avi from Coventry, United Kingdom. As always, Rich saying it's going down here as well. I got people from all over the place. Thank you very much for tuning in to watch your Celtics play the Cavaliers here tonight on Celtics Today by Chat Sports. I'm locked in, man. After watching the game last night against the Knicks and the Pacers, I was a little bit jealous because I feel like the Celtics haven't had one of those like teeth gritting, closing their eyes for the last shot type of games yet in the postseason, because personally those are my favorite games just because I think they're a bit more thrilling. But on the other hand, I'm also really grateful the Celtics are blowing teams out and they're just playing good basketball in the postseason. I'm going to take that 100 times out of 100 over a buzzer beater type of scenario, because I was talking to Smitty a little bit earlier and I'm like, look, even if the Knicks do make this out against the Pacers, at some point they got to burn out, because every single night is so emotional, so physical just to get that win. Whereas I feel like we're being spoiled here with the Boston Celtics, who have had 4 out of 6 postseason games be 20-plus points win. So, I'm not complaining at all, but I have found it very interesting that I feel like, other than that Game 2 loss to Miami in Round 1, the Celtics have just been completely dominating. Even the Nuggets had to go through the Lakers. They lost a bad game there. Now they're down 2-0 to the Timberwolves and vice versa. So, I think other than that, the Thunder and the Timberwolves, the only other team that I'm like, okay, they're having pretty smooth sailing getting to the NBA Finals. So with that being said, I'm really excited to see what's going to happen here tonight, because like every game when I watch the New York Knicks, I'm like, there's no way they can take this down to the wire again, and they do. And I'm sitting here watching the Celtics like there's no way they can beat the Cavs again by 20-plus points, but they do. 4 out of 6 games in the playoffs so far, so that's what I'm expecting here tonight. And if you guys want that as well, go on ahead and like this video if you want the Boston Celtics to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. We have 41 likes right now on this stream. Normally, we will cut off the stream if we don't have 50 by tip-off. You guys are blowing this out of the water. Thank you very much. Hit that like button for me if you guys want to see the Celtics win by 10, win by 20, win by 30, win by 2. Doesn't matter. You just want to see the Celtics win. All right, I got Joe Paula in here saying, y'all seen the hype on the Knicks over on Side Talk NYC? I haven't. I know Knicks fans are crazy, so I'm sure it's something else. I have not seen that. But watch the Knicks. I mean, I'm sure it's electric, man. I love the crowd pop at MSG. I think that's great. But nothing beats TD Garden in here. Oh, God. Oh, God. I just choked on my spit. Navman. Oh, Navman. Oh, No. Sam is offering me his condolences just before I read this out here. As Navman is coming in with $100 Venmo to start off our pregame show. Let's go! Bang! Navman scares the hell out of me every time he says Venmo check. I appreciate it every time it happens, but I'm like, something's gonna get crazy. Navman always knows how to do it. Let's go. $100 coming in from Navman. I'm gonna read the text, see if it's good. He said, great grammar, by the way. Great grammar. Use the comma in the right place. You love to see it. I guess I have to get the party started, Barefoot. Looks like you do. Love y'all from Navman. We love you, Navman. Although you scare the hell out of me. I appreciate it every single time. All right, $100, you guys know what that means. Allie gets the dunk on Smitty. This was a big hit last time. This was a big hit. But I am going to dunk on Smitty in just a few moments, and I am going to take down a nice beer bong to get this party started, courtesy of Navman. But first, I want to make sure you guys are testing out your skills on Prize Picks for this game, for Game 3, for Game 4, and for any other sporting events that are going on in the near future. So if you guys want to go to Prize Picks right now, go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use that promo code CLNS for a first-time deposit match up to $100, and you're going to be able to just pick more or less. That is it. That is all you have to do to win up to 100 times your money with as little as 4 correct picks. And right now, they are looking out for me, for Smitty, and for you. Why? Because they are pretty much giving you an absolutely guaranteed free square. If you think Caitlin Clark is going to have one basket made in her WNBA debut on Tuesday, and keep in mind, she dropped over 20 points in her preseason debut for the Indiana Fever. Go on ahead and hit more. If you think she's going to have more than half a point, I mean, come on. We all know what Caitlin Clark can do, and she can score buckets. So with that, of course, I put that in for my WNBA debut on Tuesday, but I want to focus on tonight's game as well. And they had a demon, which is a hard projected stat line, but it pays a lot more if you are correct. And I better be correct. I need a big game from D. White here, having more than 19.5 points. My man, I think, had a 30-piece in Game 1, if I'm not mistaken. He had 25. JB had a 30-piece. He had 25 points in Game 1, so hopefully he can do it again here. So these are my Prize Picks. You can copy them right now, or you can go ahead and make your own. Just go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use that promo code CLNS for a first-time deposit match up to $100. Pick more, pick less. It is that easy to watch yourself win some real money in real time. All right, we're going to get that dunk going here in just a moment. And, Natman said this is where those earrings are going to be a problem. You see girls playing in jewelry, you got it. It's all good. They're light. They're simple. What kind of dunk do you guys want to see? I did the Jordan logo last time, and we did get a friendly tip from Mitch to zoom out the camera a little bit when we start to do our dunks. That way you guys can get like a bigger picture of what we're doing in here. So I can do the split legs, tongue out, which is what I did last time. I'm like pretty limited in my skill set. I need to start working on it. I need to get like a hoop for my house and like play one-on-one with my cats. Actually, it'd be 2-on-1. I got 2 cats. Richard Lee saying Tatum more than 9.5 boards. Oh yeah, that's gonna be tough. Navman said a reverse dunk. How does one do a reverse dunk? Do you like jump backwards? Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? I am just now learning how to dunk. Through the legs and slam? I feel like I could do that. I got long legs. I feel like I could do the between the legs slam. But I gotta oh yeah, I could do that. All right, I'll do the in between the legs slam. Jump over Smitty. What is East Bay? Zathan keeps saying East Bay. Oh, East Bay is through the legs. Smitty's getting me hip to all the dunking lingo. Do a one-handed dunk. I feel like all of my dunks have been one-handed here so far. What's up, Eric M? He wants a 360 dunk. All right, I'm going to do the between the legs here. But if we get another 100, If we get another 100 within the next 5 minutes, I will do a 360 dunk as well. Hey, King Shorts. I got it. All right. Stu says double behind the legs. Hello? Reverse 360. Still, I don't think I can do the reverse. I don't think I can go behind. I don't think I could get behind here. That's not. I'm gonna try the between the legs. I'll try to do that here first, and then Smitty and I will get to drinking, and then we'll keep this pregame rolling because we got still about 30 more minutes until tip off. Whoa. I look tiny. For reference, I'm 5'7". This is actually pretty cool. It looks like a video game. All right. Okay, you gotta do the mic so I don't kill myself. All right.
What's going on, Celtics fans? Didn't get my proper introduction before, but that's obviously my fault. So you're the first you're going to see of me tonight is me getting dunked on. So, yippee on that. Yes. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Something like that. All right.
That probably looks so unathletic. Oh my god. Rate my dunk. Although I promise I'm athletic, and I really don't think that was. I have jeans on, and there was no dunk contest where they were in jeans. So that was tough. All right, I'll take it. It is what it is. Tia's giving me a 6. Oh, be nice, guys. Be nice. The Night Show said, subscribe to see this man get dunked on. Hey, gotta do what we gotta do. Another 100 by 25 minutes till countdown to tip, and I will do a 360 dunk. A 360 dunk. I'm getting 9s. I'm getting 7s from Eric M. Tough judge. All right, I get it. Tough crowd to please here. All right, well, if you guys could, keep on hitting that like button for me. We are 37 away from hitting 100. We got 108 people in the stream. So if everybody who's joining us now, hit that like button. That would be super dope because the more that you like this video, the more that YouTube shows it to people who can come join. And I would love to have a ton of people in here hanging out with us. Ed Robbins, if you want me to dunk on Mitch, that's a hundo, my man. That's a hundo. He is an expensive dunk. All right. Now, man, so are you threatening with a good time? Yes. Yes, I am. All right, Muad's in the chat in here as well. Ron Raspberry saying, like the video. Tyson Mace saying, go Celtics in here as well. Smitty, since you already made your debut on camera getting dunked on, which I appreciate that. Everybody give Smitty some love in the chat for being a good sport. It's not easy to be dunked on every single stream, but he does a good job with it.
No, it's not. It is not easy to be dunked on every stream. It is not easy to be big man Ed either, my friend.
Oh, Ed Robbins with another $100 super chat.
So I gotta do beer shotgun for sure. I gotta pay these off.
All right, we gotta do 2 bongs, 2 shotguns.
Okay.
That's me for the beer bongs, you for the shotguns.
I'll do one right now, and then I'll do one right before tip-off.
All right. Am I dunking on Smitty or am I dunking on Mitch? What was this one for? I don't know if Mitch is here. I'll have to double-check that.
Shout out to Ed, man.
Shout out to Ed. Give Ed some love. All right, I'm going to go on ahead and pay my dues and get that beer bong going down. Yep. I got to do a 360 on Mitch.
Oh, whoa. All right.
I don't think I wore the right shirt for this today. To be honest. A blouse is not it for dunking. I am in jeans and a blouse. This is women's in sports. Okay. Whew. Okay, Joe Para, you think I'm an Olympian, okay? And that needs to be, we need to come back down to reality. He said dunk on Mitch while jumping over Smitty. This is not, I am not frickin' Zach LaVine out here.
What is this, the X Games?
Come on! I think this is better than the dunk contest.
All right.
At this point.
Might be better than dunk contest, actually. Terrible product.
Cheers.
And Robin for 3.
Oh, just the man I needed to see. I have to dunk on you. Yeah, the people want what the people want. And they've requested for a 360. I just did one in between my legs, and it was probably the most... What is a 365? I had to do one in between my legs, and I am in jeans, and I thought I ripped my pants. It was bad. Joe Parra said, "We believe in you." And I thought I ripped my pants. All right. I have a lot of support in the chat, though, which is making me feel a lot better. Joe Parra wanted me to dunk on Mitch by jumping over Smitty, which that is, I need a couple more beers than that before we try that. We actually, after all these games, we all can join at the local park, and we practice for 2 hours every night. A 360? Dude, I can't do this. You got to wear the headset, because I can't twist and get wrapped up.
I know, right? Just a little guy hanging out. Just a little guy. Just your, little basic Mitch. You think this is good? Here, come here real quick. You got to hold it. I feel like I got to be in. I guess I could do it like this. Take a charge. Let me go over here. I mean,
That was good.
might have been a travel. I don't know. There was a hop, a skip.
Do you have to dribble when you?
Definitely do.
She took a. I've seen the Euro step. That was the Euro trip.
That was
Great movie. Great movie.
We're just like that connected. All right, give me a score. Give me a score. Jesus Christ, I'm out of breath. My God. All right. I wish that I could see see Smitty and Mitch's viewpoint, because I feel like I'm gritting my teeth, and I'm when I'm going up to dunk, it's probably very ugly. Oh God. Ron Raspberry said you broke the internet with that one. All right. What is I gotta do the replay. I gotta check my own highlights. I was that kid in high school. See if I did it. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Whew. All right. They did squint. I saw it. I saw it. Oh, God. Thank you, Mitch. I got 9.8, 9.5, a 10. I mean, this one might be my record here. That one might be my best. Why am I burping?
I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. You know what else I don't hate? A little conversation with you guys. Let's get to our score predictions time. Let's talk some basketball here. 22
Yes,
minutes
sir.
before tip-off. Predict your scores tonight. I'm going to go... Do I think it's going to be something similar to last game? Probably. I'm going to go with 122 to 105. Win by 17.
I will go 128 to 117. Win by 11.
Okay. All right.
I think Garland is a little bit more productive here tonight. I think Donovan is still going to post a 30-piece.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for it.
Hopefully the Celtics pick on Darius Garland some more on defense, because especially when he's guarding Derrick White, he's just not a big enough player to kind of contest his shots. He can kind of shoot right over him. He can get to his spots, and he can also really just one-step drive right past him. So Darius Garland is definitely the guy that they have to hide the most on defense, and the fact that the Celtics have such lethal off-the-dribble scorers at all 5 positions and obviously if you're talking about Al Horford, he's just way bigger than the man. It's somebody you have to target on the defensive end all night long.
No, you really do. Because we saw that a little bit in the first half of Game 1, is that when they are on a heater, I mean, they don't miss. And we saw that a little bit. That's why they took the lead there in that first quarter. They took the lead by about 2 or 3 points after Donovan Mitchell 3. And thankfully, Joe called a timeout. But that's like the number one thing is I think if the Celtics keep playing defense the way they did the Game 1 and they keep up the pace of which they were playing, I think it should be another blowout. But
I agree.
I do want to point on what we had talked about at the end of Game 1 there. And you and I were listening to NBA Today earlier, and we had Zach Lowe talking about, can the Celtics still do this without Tatum have been putting up the numbers he's been putting up? And we talked about this in our post-game video after Game 1. Smitty, tonight I want to see Tatum take over.
Yeah, the more I actually think about this, it doesn't bother me as much because, one, Tatum is shooting the ball inefficiently right now. He's still taking the most shots on the team. He still took the most shots in Game 1 for Boston. He's asked to be the primary scorer. He's asked to be the primary playmaker. He's asked to be the primary on-ball wing defender. And he also has to be the primary rebounder of this team. He checks off so many of this team's boxes at the top. And once the shots start falling efficiently, this team's only going to play better. You see the way that Cleveland likes to guard him, like the way that Miami guarded him in round 1. They build a wall around Jayson Tatum, and they say make the other 4 players on the team beat you.
Yeah.
And that has just resulted in very coasting Celtics wins in their 5 so far this postseason. Obviously, Game 2 against Miami, they hit an ungodly amount of threes. The Celtics' effort level wasn't really there. They kind of thought they were going to coast in that game a lot more than they did in Game 1, but obviously wasn't the case. The Heat came to play. They shot an ungodly number of threes. The only way a Cavaliers team can beat Boston, especially because they don't have as good of a defense as Miami, is hit an absurd amount of threes.
Yeah.
And yes, it still might not get it done if the Celtics are shooting efficiently from 3 because they can beat you in so many other ways as well.
No, I mean, they beat him in every category last game, which was really important. And I do think that is where Jayson Tatum has been stepping up when Zach Lowe and even Smitty and I are over here saying, like, where's Tatum been at? Tatum's only been putting up like 18 points and blah, blah. But it truly is the outside the box score that's helping them so much. It's the switching on screens. It's just to make sure that everybody is covered here, whether or not it's covering Darius Garland when Donovan Mitchell has it in the off ball. So I do think that Tatum has been doing a lot. And Joe Mazzulla even talked about that a little bit after Game 1. He's like, I think Tatum's game has been excellent. And he has been putting up the second most, even maybe the third most points out of the C's. But I am still waiting for that dog just to come out a little bit more from Tatum. I'm seeing it from Brown. I'm seeing it from Tatum. Al Horford's going to bring that dog in here as well. So I am waiting to see what Tatum will do here in Game 2.
The thing is about Jayson Tatum is just the fact that he makes Jaylen Brown's game so much easier. Jaylen Brown is being guarded by one player, usually not Cleveland's best defender either. He doesn't get guarded by Cleveland's best wing defender, which is Isaac Okoro.
Yeah.
He is, and by the way, Cleveland has a very small backcourt. So if Jaylen Brown is switched onto one of them, it's going to be easy money for him to just get to the rack or hit a jump shot over one of those smaller players. Jaylen Brown's game has become so easy, which is like thinking down the line, potentially, if the Celtics were to win a championship, like Jaylen Brown could potentially leapfrog Jayson Tatum as like the finals MVP because he is finding so many easy scoring opportunities.
Right.
When Jayson Tatum is being the focal point of the opponent's defense.
That's why they work so well together. That's why I think if you were to put Jaylen Brown on any other team, he wouldn't be as successful. Well, he probably wouldn't be as successful as he is in Boston because you've got 2 superstars in your starting 5 that it's like Clay and Curry. That's why they were so dominant in the last decade, is because everybody's watching Curry knowing Klay Thompson can score not just as well, but you get what I'm saying. So I do think that they both complement each other. I love what Tatum has done to help Brown score, to help Derrick White score, to just facilitate the ball on offense and really keep that defense working. So I am intrigued to see what Tatum's final box score will be here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. Let's get to 100 likes, though, real quick. Let's get to 100 likes.
Come on.
We're 20 away. We got 177 people in here before tip-off.
Come
We're 15
on.
minutes, 16 minutes away from tip. Let's go. We need 19 likes. Let's go.
I also got to add those bangs into our raffle that we are doing in here.
Let's
Navman,
discuss all that.
you've now got 10, and Ed Robbins now has 6. So, with our raffles here this series, if you want to super chat in $10, that does put you in a raffle to win a Jayson Tatum framed picture buzzer beater shot. It's beautiful. It's stunning. That is $10 to put you into the Leprechaun race. We will have a series-long raffle. This is not a month-long raffle, so we don't know how many games this series is going to go to. So I need you guys. I highly encourage you guys to put in your $10 now, just in case you're not here for the future games. This is what you guys are going to be entering the raffle for. As you guys can see, sorry we couldn't get a closer picture, but this is Tatum hitting a buzzer beater. I mean, it would look great in your display next to your Celtics memorabilia, hanging up on your wall, wherever you guys want it. I think this is a sick-ass picture, and I do not give you guys anything I would not want. So I would love to put $10 into this, but my boss won't let me. So if you guys got a little bit more cha-ching in your pocket and you want to come to play, banging all the way in this series, the Bang MVP, whoever sends in the most $50. And for $50, it's 100 equals 250, so that's 2 bangs. But 50 is where you got to go. And that is your chance to win a framed newspaper clipping of Larry Bird clinching the Boston Celtics championship. I think this picture is sick. My dad's favorite player in the entire world is Larry Legend, so I think this is just something really, really cool. And personally, the reason why I did choose this for round 2 is because the Celtics win this year. You can go and get the Boston Globe. You can go and get whatever newspaper is near you to put this as the championship banner 18 right next to Larry Legend. I think that would be great. Home decor. It looks great. So $50 put you in that bang, $10 to put you in the raffle, and let's get this thing rolling, shall we? I mean, you guys went off last pregame, and I'm ready for it to happen here again. Whew. All right, Nick Howardson's back in here. Well, back in here as well. Allison, Kevin Wynn, 93 Navman, you said something about a jersey. I am humbled, but do you need my shipping address or? So what we want to do is, you know how Mitch has his like Raider jerseys? We want to get a Celtics jersey that I would wear on stream that's got the number 93 and the number. But I do, and Navman on the back. And I'll wear it on my streams if that's okay with you. But I do want your shipping address because I want to send you something super nice for giving away that Bang MVP from round 1 to Celtic Raider, which we did send out his basketball. So I would love to just send you a thank you card, a thank you note, a little gift here from us at Chat Sports if you just want to send me your shipping address on Instagram or wherever. But in the meantime, Boston Bob coming in with a $50 super chat. Smitty.
Hey! Let's go, Bob! B.O.B. hold it down!
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go, my man.
Where have you been, Boston Bob?
Boston Bob is getting the Celtics Today green team from that was given away last stream. 93 Navman said, give it to one of your OGs.
Yes, he is.
And who better to give it to than Boston Bob? He's here every single stream, rain or shine.
Yep.
I love Boston Bob. Glad he could take home a memento here from Celtics Today.
Yeah, 93 Navman, who is probably the nicest man in the entire world, has graciously given the green team, which I have it in our mail room right now, so I don't have it with me. He has gifted him this since he was our Super Chat MVP last stream. Navman was. He said, give this to your OG. So it's going to go to Boston Bob. We're going to ship that out, and it's going to be great.
Shout out, Bob. You know what? Screw it. We got 12 minutes left. I'll rip the beer shotgun right now.
I'll do a beer bong. Pull my leg. Bob, you're going in the raffle. The Bang MVP. All right, you got one. Let's get it going. Whew. So our boss said he's gonna do a Happy Dad run tomorrow. That got me over here. So I still got the Coronas. Still got the Corona.
Let's go Boston Bob! Let's go Boston Celtics!
Say it, don't spray it.
All right.
Cheers!
Game 2, winning by 30. They should end the series early.
Look at that. He thought he had time. He thought he had time. Sit your butt down, Smitty. Sit your butt down. Oh, Aaron said, Smitty, go find the Rolly man. Bring him in here for fun. I think Rolly went home. Smitty just goes, F Rolly, as he burps and sits down. Oh, Ron Raspberry said, Navman is the most awesome guy. Glad I got to bullshit with him a few times now. The best friends are those you can bullshit with. All right. Keep hitting that like button for me. We got to get to 100 here before this game starts. Oh, God. That man said, need a born and bred Celtics fans to own these things. I am simply here to support. Congrats, Bob is a great name. 93 Nav, man. You're just so sweet. You're just so sweet. All right, we got about 10 minutes left to go. We can keep partying. We can talk about the game. We can do whatever you guys want to do. But I do need you to hit that like button for me. If you've already liked the video, that's great. If you haven't subscribed, I also highly suggest doing so as well. We're live for every single Celtics game. And if you want to comment along with Smitty and I and rate my dunks / Smitty's dunks and that whole nine, well, you have to be subscribed. So we are live for every single game. We put out about 5 videos a week talking about your Celtics, everything you guys need to know, and it's completely free.
Free 99, they say. Free 99.
Free 99. I got
no such thing as a free lunch, but there is such thing as a free subscribe here to Celtics Today by Chat Sports. Also, guys, I want to, speaking of talking to us about the game, I want to talk to you guys more outside of Celtics Today. If you enjoy what I have to say here on the channel, I want you to give me a follow on Twitter. I will follow back the next 10 people that shoot me a follow at Tyler J. Smith 2 H's. I'm tweeting about the Celtics all the time, especially during the postseason where things get very, very contentious. All right, I got a lot of Knicks fans. I'm from New York originally. I got a lot of Knicks fans in my backyard telling me that the Knicks are just an unstoppable force right now, the Cinderella story that can't be stopped. Well, the Celtics are going to end their stupid fairy tale, and I'll be talking all about that, talking all my shit there on Twitter. So give me a follow. I'll follow back the next 10 people that hook it up.
He actually does post very funny stuff. I geeked at his tweet he posted last night. You guys got to go check it out about the New York Knicks. I can't even finish my thoughts around here because you guys are sending in $100 super chat. Bang! Nick Howardson coming in with 2 more bangs, giving him 5 in total. My man, you're in third. You're 1 behind Ed Robbins, saying Game 2 is here. Let's get this W tonight and go up 2-0 in this series. Let's go. Celtics prediction.
Woo!
122 to 92.
A 30-point drubbing.
A 30 piece? Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me, Nick?
Oh, are you kidding me? It's awesome, baby.
Capital A.
Let's go. Give Nicholas some love in the chat.
Shout out Nick Howard to my man.
Give Nicholas some love in the chat. Smitty.
What's going on?
You know what's going on.
Oh, you're right.
You know what $100 means on Celtics Today.
Yep.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry. You know what's actually funny is that, so we have like meetings with Mitchell Renz, the host of the Raiders Report, about, what do we want to do? What's most entertaining for you guys? Like just, talking it up. How can we make this more entertaining for everybody here? And we were talking about the postseason, and I was like, I want to dunk on Smitty. And immediately, he starts laughing. And he's like, seriously? I was like, yeah, I want to dunk on Smitty. I think it'd be fun. And I show up to work one day with this squishy ball and this mini hoop, and Smitty has the pleasure of sitting next to me here at work, and he just swivels his chair over, and he's like, oh, what's the mini hoop for? And I just look at him, and he goes, you're not dunking on me. You're not dunking on me. And he's been a good sport. So go on ahead, spam Smitty in the chat, give him some love. He's a good sport about it. And I also got to know what kind of dunk I am doing. And please keep it within the realm of realistic as I got really small. Look at that man doing our work for us here, Smitty. Let's get to 27K on subscribers here today. All right. What dunk am I doing? I already did 360. I already did it behind the legs. In between the legs. I don't know if I can do a windmill. Can I do a windmill? Is that just a one hand? I feel like I could do a windmill. Or what else is there? What's the Superman? Oh, just like the two-handed like layout? I can't do a reverse, man. There's no way I can do a reverse. Smitty, what are you saying? What is a back scratcher? I could do a back scratcher. Smitty said it's this. I could do that. Good thing I worked out today, guys. Whew. Jesus. All right, I'll do a back scratcher. Per Smitty.
I didn't want to give her too difficult of a dunk. Just because I don't want anybody to hurt themselves. Game 2 tip is coming up here, less than 5 minutes away. Let's get it going. Appreciate all the super chats. Appreciate all the likes, subscribers, comments. You guys are all the best. 3, 2, 1. I don't know. I think she made that.
Did I make it?
I think she made it.
Did I hit you in the face?
No.
Oh, cool. I think I made it. Oh, wait. Here's the replay.
Instant replay.
I'm so nervous. Jesus, I take a long time to do this.
I was saying some things. Yeah, you made it. That was pretty good, actually.
Dude, I'm getting better. I'm getting better at this thing. I think I broke my thumb. I think my... Robert Bruce said that's a tomahawk. That's not a tomahawk? How do you learn the names of the dunks? Do you play 2K? Oh, God.
Tomahawk.
Whoa. Hello? Whoa. Normally it maybe zoom out like one more? Oh, hold on. It's trying to focus. It's trying to focus. Ooh. Sorry about that. What's a tomahawk? Oh, okay. Sorry for the blur. We're back. And we got a $10 super chat coming in from Darth Fatass. My man, what do you call security guards at Samsung? Guardians of the Galaxy. That's a good one. That's a good one, Darth. That's your third raffle ticket, my man. I appreciate you. Give him some love down below. Oh, Brad Stevens commented on extending Derrick White, Smitty. We'd love to have Derrick as long as we can have Derrick. I haven't been in this job long, but that one doesn't feel like brain surgery to me. If we can keep Derrick White around here, that's probably a good idea. Sounds vague to me, Brad Stevens. Sounds vague to me. All right, we have about 2 more minutes left until we start this ball game. I got almost 500 people in here. I want you guys to spam your shams. Shout out to Ed Robbins coming with a $5 super chat. BTW, you owe the Raiders report a showing for happy hour tomorrow. Ed, I'm off tomorrow. I'm off. I came on today. All right. I can't make it tomorrow, but I will be there the next happy hour. I promise. Not tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. Your girl's got plans. I appreciate you, Ed. That's a beer cheers for you, my man. Cheers to you, Ed Robbins. Give him some love. All right. Mawad spamming his shams. Nick Howardson, Amanda Teresa. Got a couple of Cavs fans in here as well. Blah. No, I'm just kidding. Happy you guys found the stream, but sorry it's bombarded with Celtics fans. You might not have a good time here. Look at Smitty. If Smitty can spam his shams, you guys can too. Tia, Robert, Bruce, Ron Raspberry, Boston Bob, Allison, Celtics Today, Corkra, Derek B, Amanda, Teresa. Let's get it rolling here. All right, we are getting close to tip-off. Once again, no Kristaps Porzingis, no Jared Allen for tonight's game. So the big men are out, so it'll be Al Horford here one more time. Evan Mobley will also move to that center position. So it should be about the same starting lineups here for the Celtics and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Jaylen Brown, Jayson Tatum, Derrick White, Drew Holiday, and Al Horford will be the starting five for the Celtics here tonight. And then you're going to have Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Max Strus, Isaac Okoro, and Evan Mobley. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I hope the first half is good basketball, back and forth possessions, and the second half, Celtics take it away, and they start making that lead 10 to 20 to 30. All right. If you guys are ready for tip-off, you know what to do. Spam your me's in the chat as the Cleveland Cavaliers are making their way to center court, giving their last high fives to their teammates. Same thing for the Boston Celtics. And we're going to have Al Horford and Evan Mobley with the tip-off here in center court of TD Garden. Boston Celtics repping the all-white jerseys here today. Cleveland Cavaliers are repping the all-black. I'm excited, baby. I've been waiting for this. I love the Celtics are every other day. That's perfect to me. That is perfect. Whew. All right. Keep spamming your me's in here. I got 141 likes, 510 people watching, getting ready to watch Cleveland versus Celtics Game 2 tip-off in TD Garden. Al Horford and Evan Mobley going up. Mobley is going to come up with this one. Now 1-for-1 here. Horford won game 1. Mobley will win game 2. Immediately starts off with a Max Strus 3, and it'll be no good. Tatum's going to get that rebound, and now Celtics will have a chance for their first offensive possession. Jaylen Brown's got it at the logo. He's got Max Strus on him. All the Celtics except for Horford are moving off ball right now, trying to make something happen. Brown's going to find Holiday. Good. Cut down low to Tatum, who tries to put up a hook shot. He gets fouled in the motion. Okoro gets charged with a foul. Tatum goes to the shooting line with 30 seconds into the game. Oh, a little bit more oomph. That would have been an and one. Let's see what Tatum can do. First free throw's up, and it's good. First point is on the board. Let me tell you.
I got a feeling we're getting a Tatum game tonight.
I had a feeling. That's what I said. I need a Tatum game tonight. I need a Tatum game. He had 18 points. He had a double-double again in game 1. And he makes his second, and they were wet. That was a good shot. All right. Celtics have the lead. Darius Garland's going to take this one up and finds Evan Mobley around the three-point line. Tatum's going to be on the big man. In transition, finding Max Strus. Derrick White keeping up with Garland, which is great. Cavs are really trying to spread out the offense early here as Donovan Mitchell takes it driving down low. Good defense on Jaylen Brown, but Spida is going to finish the layup. And now we have a tie ball game. Derrick White finds Drew Holiday in transition. He had an open path, but he ended up kicking it out to Al Horford in the corner. Finds Brown. He drives. He misses. Horford with the rebound. Now they're around a three-point line with 10 seconds left to go. Tatum takes it to the rack. And he draws another foul. He tried to go a one-hand dunk over the Cleveland Cavaliers defenders, but he got blocked in the meantime. So it will be a foul. This will be on Mobley. And this is going to be Okoro. And this is going to be 2 more shots here for Tatum. Tatum makes his first free throw. 3 for 3 so far. He's got one more here. So far, he's averaging 21 points a game through this playoff season as he does make his second free throw. Oh, my God. KP rocking the Letterman jacket. That's not Letterman. What is that? It's like a windbreaker. Like there's a word for it, and we're not. Chris Sports is rocking a fresh jacket right now. It looks like a Letterman, but it's got like satin on it. It's got a button up. It looks real good. Donovan Mitchell, who drives to the rack, tries to put up a reverse layup, not going to go in. Good defense following him all the way to the basket. On the other end, Jayson Tatum's going to find Al Horford. He takes a three. No good. Garland's now going to take this one up. He sees an open lane. He drives, but that's the beauty of it, Garland. You think it's open, but the Celtics defense is structured so they can close in at any minute. White and Horford cut him off. He misses the layup, and now it's the Celtics' possession. Al Horford, bounce pass to Drew Holiday, gets intercepted by Darius Garland. He knocks it out of bounds. Still up by 2. Oh, finds Al Horford on the inbounds. Wide open! Bang! Al Horford from downtown to take this from a 2-point ball game to a 5-point ball game. Darius Garland finds Evan Mobley on the elbow, backing it up into Derrick White. Al Horford comes to help. He kicks it back out, and beautiful, they force a turnover. Okoro steps out of bounds when he was in that corner. My God, Derrick White, who's taken Mobley, backing him up to the rack, and he still stands tall. I freaking love Derrick White, man. A slight double team tried to happen there for D. White. They find Al Horford at the top of the key. D. White, Al Horford sees an open lane. He goes to the right. He puts up a layup, blows by Mobley and Garland. Al Horford, who's playing his 174th career playoff game. Okoro for 3. He drains it. And we've got a 4-point ball game. Okoro was wide open on that possession. You leave the Cavs, any of their shooters open around the perimeter, they are 99% going to make that. Derrick White keeping up with the play. Good hustle. Derrick White got the ball stripped from him. He goes back to get it. And then he ends up assisting Jaylen Brown, who puts it up at the rack for 2 more points. And they're now in double digits. Good hustle from Derrick White there. Stay with the play. Darius Garland feeds Donovan Mitchell around the 3-point line. And he airballed. TD Garden's loving that one. Derrick White's going to take this one back up. Blows by Darius. Hits Al Horford around the top of the 3-point line. Finds Tatum. He sees the open lane. He kicks out to Drew in the corner. One more pass to Derrick White for 3. Bang! Derrick White with his first 3 ball of the game. And they need a timeout. I'm getting deja vu from game 1 when D. White swaps a 3 and Bickerstaff needs a timeout. Let's go. Beautiful start to the game. 14-5. TD Garden's loving it, man. TD Garden's loving it. Spam your shams, baby. Spam your shams. I can finally breathe. Jesus. Wow, that was a good start. Whew. I gotta figure out what that jacket's called. Got Tatum going 100% from the free throw line, 4 free points, beautiful. Al Horford making plays happen. The man is so old and he's still making plays happen. Gotta love Al Horford. Burt Burton saying he got deja vu. Deja vu. They got no Jarrett Allen, no Dean Wade still for the Cavs. Nick Howerton saying the main thing I've noticed in the past 5 straight games that if the Celtics make an early 9-2 run, it's over. It's automatic. It's beautiful. And that is always great to see. But we also have to remember the 22 blown lead that led to the Cavaliers winning. All right, help us get to 200 likes here. By the end of this first quarter, we are 39 likes away from helping us get there. So go on ahead and hit that like button for me if you guys have not already. I saw a Cavs fan in here saying, hey, it's Cavs all the way. But I'm going to hit that like button. No matter who you're rooting for, root for Chat Sports. Hit that like button for me, please. 665 people are watching in here. Thank you guys so much for finding our stream, hanging out with us in here. Duncan, one of the most loyal fans we have at Celtics Today, says it best. The game is just more fun when it's being broadcasted by a fan. That's what Smitty and I are doing here. Ron Raspberry, giving me some love and also some backhanded love to Smitty. Can't do this without Smitty. Can't do this without Smitty. NH guy saying good start. Yeah, I loved it, man. I love the pace. Tatum made his first free throw, and Smitty's like, oh, it's Tatum's game. It's Tatum's game. That's all it takes, man. I love it. I mean, if you got Al Horford wide open, draining threes, if you got Al Horford blowing by Evan Mobley to go up and put a layup in, it's going to be a good game. They're locked in. I love it. Absolutely love it. Robert Bruce saying they're attacking the paint. The Celtics had 46 games this season with a 20-plus point lead. They had 11 wins this season by at least 30-plus points. They've been doing this, man. They've been doing this. Brad Stevens handed Joe Mazzulla the resources to do what needs to be done. And it's looking pretty so far. It's just spreading out the offense for me, man. I mean, I'm starting to feel bad for the Cavaliers defenders who must be out of breath with how many passes the Celtics are completing before taking and draining that shot. All right, enough of me. Let's talk about basketball here. We're going to have a personal foul here. I believe it's going to be on White. Nope, that one's going to be on Brown. I had a shot, 50-50. Brown's going to be called with a personal foul to start off this out of timeout. So it'll be inbound from the sideline here for Donovan Mitchell. They find Darius Garland swinging it out to Max Strus. Jaylen Brown is on top of him like white on rice. He misses the three-point shot. 0 for 2 now for Max Strus. And now it's the Celtics' turn. D. White pump fakes around the three-point line, drives. He tried to make another pass, an outlet pass to Jayson Tatum, but it does get intercepted by Evan Mobley, which does turn into 2 points on the other end for Isaac Okoro making a layup. So there's a turnover that cost him 2 points. Tatum, around the three-point line, got Mobley on him. He wants to do a step-back three. He does. It's a little bit too short there off that front rim. Holiday comes crashing in, trying to get the O board, but Mitchell beats him, and he drives down low, tries to kick it out, nearly turns it over. They keep it in play, and now Garland has it. In the paint, goes up. Good layup. All right, Cavs are starting to take advantage of the paint a little bit more than they did in Game 1. Trying not to rely on that three ball. Drew Holiday takes a mid-range floater. It's not going to go in. Darius Garland one more time around the basket. Shovel pass to Evan Mobley. No good. Drew Holiday with a steal. You knew it was coming, man. He was sniffing it out like a basset hound. Jaylen Brown's bounce pass to Al Horford. Nearly turned over. Kicks it out to Drew Holiday for three. No good. Tatum was down low trying to get that rebound. And now it's a mismatch down low. Good job. Al Horford coming to block Evan Mobley, forcing a kick out. They find Darius Garland back to Mobley, who does a fadeaway at the elbow. No good. Good defense. Good adjustment by Horford there. Celtics basketball. Holiday driving down low, kicks it out to Horford. Finds Brown, who drives, takes on Mobley one-on-one. He puts it up. 2 points for Jaylen Brown around the rim. 9-16 with the Celtics having the lead. Donovan Mitchell's got Derrick White guarding him. I love this matchup. He does a step back, kicks it out to Max Strus. One more pass to Evan Mobley, who puts up a two-hand dunk. Now it's 5-point ball game. Yeah, they're definitely attacking the paint a lot more. Tatum finds White. Derrick White goes to his right, finds Jaylen Brown for three. In and out. Mobley's going to rebound. He now takes Horford one-on-one. Good D. Mobley uses his long arms to stretch around Horford, puts up a hook shot, and it will go in, and Joe Mazzulla wants a timeout after they take the lead. After they diminish that lead to only 3 points. You know what I was saying there. All right, well, if you guys want to go on ahead and check your prize picks right now, I highly suggest doing so. Every time we do this ad read, just serves as a little reminder to go check your prize picks, see how they're doing right now. And if you guys aren't playing, well, you can go on ahead and make your picks for the second half of this ball game right now. All you have to do is go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use that promo code CLNS for a first-time deposit match up to $100. And if you guys have bad memory, like I do, that link will be in the comment section for you guys just to click and take it on there. And it's super easy to do. So I already showed you guys what Caitlin Clark's deal is happening here. I'll give you guys just a little refresher. The deal for Caitlin Clark for a WNBA debut is incredible. They're pretty much giving you a free pick if you take the more on Caitlin Clark. More than half a point. I mean, she had over 20 in her preseason debut. She's the all-time leading scorer of the NCAA. Come on. But they also have several other promotions going on. Taco Tuesday, Flex Friday. That's every week. But I saw something when I logged in today that if you win a full entry full of Goblin picks, which is an easier pick, it just doesn't pay as much, they're going to reward you with a free lineup entry tomorrow up to $20. So I've got D. White having more than 14.5 points. I've got Tatum having more than 8.5 boards. Same for Holiday, but 3.5 assists. And I've got Darius Garland having more than 1.5 3-pointers made. You guys go ahead and make your picks right now by going to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use that promo code CLNS for a first-time deposit match up to $100. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy. And what's even easier than that is clicking that link in the comment section right now. Smitty, that was like the number one thing that I saw that I would be taking advantage of without Kristaps Porzingis is attacking the rim and driving into the paint. And they didn't do that in game one as much, in my opinion. And now game two, I'm seeing a lot less three-pointers. That's not being – so you got Okoro with that wide-open three. Max Strus, all he's going to do is catch and shoot. Donovan's driving. Darius is driving. Do you think that was an adjustment?
Yeah. I mean, naturally, like, the Celtics' interior defense is not as good without Kristaps Porzingis. I imagine that Mazzulla goes with a Luke Cornett lineup pretty early in this ball game to limit that because he came in and made a huge impact on the interior defense last time out in game one. So I expect to see a lineup like that with Luke Cornett in just a few minutes here, if not, right after this timeout. And hopefully, it goes similar to last game. And stats say it will because lineups with Luke Cornett in it this entire postseason have been super effective.
Yeah.
You couple that with a lineup with Peyton Pritchard and Sam Hauser in it as well. You've seen some really, really productive numbers out of lineups like that ran by the Celtics. So I imagine I'm seeing Luke Cornett soon, and look who I see on my TV. Luke Cornett entered into the ball game.
Are you a coach, Smitty?
Like I said, I watched.
Are you taking Charles Lee job next year?
Perhaps I am. Perhaps I'll be sitting next to Joe Mazzulla there on the bench. But yeah, man, let's see what Cornett can do here.
Derrick White's going to take this ball up. Hauser and Cornett are the first substitutions to come in. Tatum's got Mitchell on him. 10 seconds left to shoot. He finds Sam Hauser in the left corner. Didn't have the shot, so he dribbles a little bit. Oh, a nice little mid-range for Sam Hauser. Drains it over Mobley. And you saw that play didn't work out the way Tatum wanted. He told Sam to get to the back corner, get in his spot. Evan Mobley also understood that assignment. Guarded him from the moment he had that ball, and proud of Sam Hauser for adjusting. Now on the other end, Max Strus doing the same thing, not taking a three-point shot, but instead driving to the rack, making me eat my words, calling him only a catch-and-shoot guy. He puts up a layup past two Celtics defenders. One more time here for Tatum. He's double-teamed. He drives down low. He's got it. He draws a foul. Beautiful. Wow, Niang actually getting in pretty earlier for the Cavs as well. Niang, I didn't see him till the fourth quarter after it was a blowout last game. Tatum now going back to the free throw line here. So far, 4 for 4. And he will stay. He's now 4 for 5. He's 4 for 5. Yeah. He has not had an and one just yet. But he will be. Second one is good. Donovan Mitchell's going to take this one up. Wah! I am so sorry. After Evan Mobley just puts up a dunk. That was Marshall Green scaring the shit out of me. Derrick White finds a wide opening, takes a three, too hard off the back iron. As Niang is going to take the rebound here. Now Donovan Mitchell is going to drive. He finds one more pass to Evan Mobley. He's stopped by Luke Cornett. Mobley still using those long arms, puts it up and over Luke Cornett, and now we got a tie ball game. Holy shit. Celtics are not hitting their threes the way they should be, and the Cavs are taking advantage of attacking the rim. Much different ball game from game one. Let's see how the Celtics adjust. Brown. Got Karis LeVert on him. He puts up a shot off the glass. Bank is open. 2 points here for Brown to make it a 2-point ball game. LeVert's got Hauser on him. He's going to find Evan Mobley. Good cut, down low. He puts up a two-hand slam dunk. Wow, he blew by 3 defenders who were not expecting that cut pass. That cut from LeVert and the assist from Mobley. Jayson Tatum goes to the rack. He can't finish. Luke Cornett's long arms gets that rebound. Kicks it out. Finds Jaylen Brown. He wants to put a poster on Mobley, but it's no good. And now we've got a mismatch on the other end. Derrick White ends up blocking the shot, but it does send the Cavs to the free throw line. Come on. Come on. Play smart, man. What is that? The dunk just slipped out of his hands. It could have went in if he had the right angle, but that's not my favorite play. LeVert's at the free throw line. He makes his first. And this is the first time the Cavaliers will have the lead.
Remember the last time the Cavaliers had the lead was 23-21 in game one in the first quarter.
This really is deja vu. 2:44 left to go here in this first. As LeVert has one more free throw here to make. God. Who just came out? Taking their sweet time. Tatum inbounds to Peyton Pritchard. He comes in. Please type, go home, Marshall. Go home, Marshall. PP from downtown. Takes a bad bounce. Not going to go in. Mobley's going to get this board. Gives it to LeVert to take up. Celtics are not hitting it early from the three-point line. About 2 for 8 right now. They find Mobley at the nail. He can't sink it either, thank God. Tatum's going to get another rebound. He'll take this one up. Cornett sets a screen. Tatum drives. God dang it. Can't finish the layup. Now LeVert. 1 man to beat, that's Cornett. He cuts him off, kicks it out, and now the Cavs will restart with their offensive sequence. LeVert wants to drive by Cornett. He does get stopped down low, tries to put it up. Cornett letting LeVert get his own putback. Disgusting. Come on. Cornett looking for an outlet pass, going to find Holiday. At the left elbow, he'll pull up. No good. Cavs rebound. Celtics do not have the best touch right now. As Tatum's going to be on Mitchell, they find wide open Evan Mobley for 3. He drains it. And that is a 7-point lead for the Cavaliers. Pritchard wants to make something happen. He drives under the basket. One more bounce pass to Luke Cornett. Sets a nice screen for Sam Hauser. Catch and shoot 3. No good. Wow. Got to be like 2 for 10 at this point from the three-point line. Evan Mobley finds Karis LeVert wide open under the basket. The Celtics have no idea where they are right now on the court. No idea. Holiday's at the logo with 48 seconds left to go. He drives down low into the open lane, smokes the layup. Luke Cornett's getting boxed out. He can't get the rebound. I mean, we probably haven't scored a basket in the last 4 minutes. Garland finds Mitchell, kicks it out. Evan Mobley one more time for three. Thank God he missed it, or else I probably would have punched Smitty in the face. Pritchard trying to slow it down here. 25 seconds left to go on the play clock, 18 on the shot clock. Tatum's got it at the logo. 10 seconds left to shoot. Tatum pushes off of Darius Garland. Step back three. Bang! Tatum, thank God, does not end this first quarter without having made a basket in God knows how long. Tatum with his first three of the game with 5 seconds left to shoot. Donovan Mitchell has Drew Holiday on him. Drew Holiday has a foul to give. 2.3 seconds left. Found him right as Mitchell tried to start his transition down low. God. Horford comes back in for Luke Cornett quickly with last 2.3 seconds left. LeVert finds Niang. It's a horrible person to inbound to. That's the end of the first. Down by 6. Oof. Oof. Well, who let Knicks now in this chat? I mean, you had the exact same scenarios you had in game 1, where the Cavs took the lead with free throws, made it 23-21, and you're like, all right, that's fine. But then you didn't turn it back up. You didn't keep up the pace. You didn't keep up the effort. The Cavs they were not contested on any of their last shots at all. They were blowing by defenders in the lane. The gaps were not being closed. Evan Mobley, for God's sakes, was wide open on a three-point shot. It just was not good defense. I don't know if it was that lineup, because I normally love that lineup. So I don't know what that was, but those 5 on the court were not in sync at all. Grade the Celtics first quarter. Oof. A, B, C, D, or F. You ever screw up on a paper so bad, or you make like the wrong answer? I've had a teacher write oof on my paper before. It's like when they do the red pen, they cross through what you wrote, and they're just like oof. I thought you were Marshall again.
We're down 6. Why is that? No, I want you guys to win. I told
No, I'm like pissed that we're down by 6.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't really done a ton of things right. I mean, that was like a D quarter from the Celtics. They started out shooting the ball hot, but they haven't generated a ton of turnovers. They have not taken great care of the ball themselves. They haven't shot at a
3
high
for 10.
clip, especially in the second half of that first quarter.
3 for 10 from the three-point line.
I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not great. The
No.
Celtics shoot better than that. So, what did the Cavs shoot from 3 in that quarter?
2 for 6.
All right, so not terrible either, but
So they've
gotten a lot of looks inside. They've been able to get good switches on the Celtics defense, and they've had solid positioning from a guy like Karis LeVert, or who gets stuck on a Luke Cornett or an Al Horford.
Yep.
Or you get Evan Mobley stuck on Derrick White or Peyton Pritchard or somebody smaller than him. And at the end of the day, the Cavaliers also came out with more fire in this offensively in this first quarter. They seem like they want it. They seem like they're not going to roll over and die just because everybody else is, predicting them to get killed in this series. They're not rolling over, and the Celtics naturally, once throughout a series, are going to not come out with the most intensity that they will in every other game. There has to be one with the least intensity. So far, this game has started off with a lot less intensity ever since going up 14-5 than Game 1 did. Cavaliers ended the quarter on a 25-10 run. Can't have it.
Yeah, I think the good news is that the leading scorer here, so for the Celtics, it's pretty distributed. It's distributed how it normally is. You got Tatum with 8 points, Horford with 5, Derrick White with 3, Brown for 6. It is Evan Mobley against the world right now. He's the only player on this game that has double digits. He's got 11 points, and then you got Garland, Mitchell, and Strus all have 2. So it's really just one player that's been getting it going here for the Cavs so far, and that is Mobley, who's trying to take advantage of that paint without KP. The game plan here so far for Bickerstaff is feed Mobley. Feed him down low. Al Horford, I thought personally, did a really good job of squaring up and cutting off his resources until he didn't. And then Luke Cornett came in, and he was just a play behind. So let's see how the Celtics respond here in
And as we start the second quarter. As we start the second quarter, let's get to 300 likes real quick. We're 45 likes away.
Ooh, PP. Putting the ball handling skills on Darius Garland. He does a fadeaway at the elbow. It's not going to go in and out. It does.
Tatum played that whole first quarter. He will sit to start the second. At least I believe. I don't see him out there.
Evan Mobley saying they need to do better on their matchups. So I'll look out for that.
Nope, Tatum's still in the game.
Pulling a Thibs.
There we go. Good lay by Peyton Pritchard. Getting to the rack off the Tatum screen.
Now making this a 4-point ball game. LeVert is going to find Niang. Pritchard's on Niang. Hands it off to Max Strus. Really spreading out this offense here. It'll end with LeVert in the corner. He drives. 2 little pump fakes here. Horford staying on him. Nice fadeaway. Good defense. That's Tillman. God, I can never tell the difference between Tillman and Al Horford. It's like mini-me. Drew Holiday going big down low. What'd you say?
I just said pulling his way down low.
Oh, that's why. Tillman and Horford are in. That makes it more confusing. Garland is going to find Niang. Garland around the 3-point line. Tillman staying on him. Finds LeVert, who drives down low, trying to blow past Jayson Tatum. Pushes him towards the baseline. Kicks it out in the corner. Pulling up. Thompson, no good. A rebound here for Max Strus, so they're going to call a foul on Horford.
24 is Marcus Morris, by the way.
Looks like Thompson. I couldn't see the number. Excuse me. Marcus Morris. Darius Garland finds LeVert. He tried to kick it back down to Garland for a cut. Turns it over. Peyton Pritchard on the other end. Good transition. 2 passes in between Tatum and Pritchard. Ends it up in a layup, and we got a tie ball game. Bickerstaff is going to need a timeout. Whew, all right.
You know I didn't flinch, right? Oh, I didn't fucking flinch. Super Chat menu?
I got 1,083 people in this stream right now. The Cavs need a timeout. I need you guys to spam your shams. That was a beautiful way to start out the second quarter. 3 baskets back-to-back, forcing a turnover here. Tillman down low, blocking off resources from Darius Garland. You love to see it, man. You love to see it.
Phone's about to die. Bro, we got 365.
Ooh, I like your shirt. You're welcome.
30-30.
I got 1,100 people in this stream, and we're about ready to start our Super Chat menu here. $5 for a Celtics beer cheers, $10 for a raffle ticket entry to enter you in for a chance to win a Jayson Tatum buzzer beater picture, $20 for a beer bong, $50 for a shotgun race and a bang MVP, and $100. Allie gives her 4th dunk on Smitty tonight. Why would you do that to yourself? Like you just set yourself up. Yeah. That's wild, Myers. That's wild, girl. Got 1. He better. He better. I got prize picks. Code CLNS. I'm going ahead and check on my prize picks. Keep you guys in the loop. All right. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Ron Raspberry says, I think 2 people do 50. It counts as an alley dunk. Yeah, we can do that. We did that last time. Yeah, we did that last time. It was Yoda Jenkins and Navman. How can I buy a jersey Boston 33 with Larry Bird? We do not sell jerseys here. We don't sell jerseys. We give away jerseys sometimes. A certain amount of money. Try Fanatics. All right, about 1,100 people in here, 300 likes. I appreciate you guys so much. So Biggerstaff is talking about the lack of Celtics second chance opportunities because of how the Cavs are cleaning the glass here so far in the first half of this ball game. And they are beating us in rebounds and assists right now. Peyton Pritchard's on Darius Garland. Marcus Morris will set up a screen for Darius Garland to drain a 3 and takes the lead. 33-30. Pritchard did not see that screen coming at all. Poor Tatum. Tatum, crossing over. Max Strus to the paint. Puts it up. Good bucket for Tatum. He said, screw it, I'll do it myself. Mr. Thanos out here. Niang trying to drive past Tillman here. Hand off to Max Strus, who has Tillman now in front of him. They switch. Pritchard trying to stay on George Niang. Not going to happen. Al Horford nearly put it back in for the Cavs. Fighting on the ground. Still Niang trying to keep it a jump ball. Tatum is waiting for the call. Is it Horford or Tillman? I don't know who it is. Tillman. It's going to be Tillman. All right, Tillman and Niang. Hey! Cheers to you, my guy. You got a raffle ticket. All right, they got to redo the jump ball here. And it's going to be, Niang tapped out of bounds. All right, Tatum's going to take this one up. It's a 1-point ball game here. Who you guys got? Type your BOS in the chat. Tatum, good. Kick out to Pritchard. One more shot. He finds Horford. God, back and forth between Horford and Pritchard. Bang! Horford solidifies the play, draining that 3. I'm like, who's going to take it? My God. Darius Garland's got Tillman on him. So far, he's done pretty well, staying in front of Garland. Kicks it out into the corner, finds Max Strus. Horford's already there. Bounce pass now to LeVert, who drives down low, gets past Tillman, gets past Tatum. Not going to go in. Rebound here for the Celtics, and they're going to find Tatum in transition. One more time to Holiday with a one-hand slam dunk. 16-3 run the last 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's go, baby. LeVert dumps it off down low to Niang. Makes 2 points. Mitchell and Mobley are at the scorer's table, ready to check back in just a few moments. Got to take advantage while they're still out. Tatum spins off the screen. Woo! Tatum! 3! Let's go, baby. Let's go. Tatum's got 13. LeVert drives. He still blows by Tillman, puts it up off the glass. That's 2 for 2. Back-to-back possessions. LeVert has had that shot. Pritchard drives under the basket, kicks it out. One more pass here to Tatum. Strus is now on Tatum. Got ISO here with Tatum. Wants to push off and do a step back, but it's too tight. 8 seconds left to shoot. He's still trying to create some distance. He does. Pump fakes. Blows by Tatum. He pulls up. Took 2 bounces, but Pritchard with the outboard puts it back up. And he's saying, let's go. He's saying, let's go. They need a timeout. TD Garden is on their feet. Let's go, baby. That is how you bounce back. That is how you take advantage of having Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley not in the ballgame. You needed to take that lead back. Now when those superstars come back in, you got a little bit of leeway and you keep playing the type of ball that you are right now. Whew. Beautiful. There's Tatum. There is Tatum. This man hasn't sat down yet, and he's still doing this. My God. All right, well, speaking of that reminds me to go ahead and check my prize picks because I do have Tatum. I've also got Derrick White. I've also got Darius Garland because you can mix and match in between teams, in between players' projected stat types, and different sporting events as well. So you guys can do NBA postseason, NHL postseason, the MLB regular season, plus the WNBA is starting up on Tuesday. And I know there's one person we are all going to watch on Tuesday when she makes her debut into the Professional Women's Basketball League. That will be Caitlin Clark. And Prize Picks already knows what she is capable of doing. This is the all-time leading scorer in the NCAA, and they are projected. They have a 99% off her projected points. If she makes more than half a point, you win. It's pretty much a free square. I'm taking the more. I've already got my Prize Picks locked and loaded for that game. And I've got Derrick White tonight to have more than 19.5 points. Started off a little slow. He's only got 3, but I'll keep you guys updated on that one as well. All you guys have to do is go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use that promo code CLNS for a first-time deposit match up to $100. And it makes it super easy with a lot of gameplay, multiple projected stat lines you can pick from, and numerous sporting events. That's why I play Prize Picks. That's why it's America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use that promo code CLNS for a first-time deposit match up to $100. Pick more, pick less. Oh. What? I don't think we ever hit 400 likes before halftime.
Let's hit 400 likes before halftime. We're 60
let's set a
away.
record. Let's set a record
Let's set a
here
likes record today.
on Celtics Today. I agree.
We got so many people here in the chat. We're not even asking for half right now. We're asking to get to 400. We know at least 400 of you out of the 1190 watching right now have not yet liked. Let's get it going.
Oh my God, I'm going to lose my voice. This will be the game. All right. I'm ready to go, man. We still got about 10 more minutes left.
24 likes left. Let's hit it.
Oop. All right, I want to see this intensity. I want to keep this up even when Mitchell comes back in, especially when Mitchell comes back in and Evan Mobley.
Can we hit it before we come back from the timeout? 16 away. 12 away.
Hit that button. Hit that like button.
Come on. Play hasn't even started yet. They're giving you time. Jayson Tatum sitting down for the first time tonight. He leads the Celtics with 16.
4 more likes.
Let's see if we can get it before the Celtics get the ball back. Cavs start with the ball here, obviously.
Hey, we got a $5 super chat from Mario. These national play callers on TV are horrible. Had to come back to my favorite play caller, Allie Barefoot. I appreciate you, Mario. I'm going to give you a beer cheers here in just a few moments, but I got to talk about Derrick White taking this ball up here for the Boston Celtics. All right, he wants to start the offense up. He gives it to Brown. He's at the logo with 10 seconds left to shoot. The only person moving right now is Derrick White. JB doesn't have the shot at the elbow. Kicks it out to Derrick White, who's got Marcus Morris on him. He pulls up for the 3. No good, no foul. Not a good offensive possession. Not to mention Morris was wide open in transition. He goes up for a dunk.
Let Marcus Morris get a fast break on us, getting behind the defense. I don't like that.
How old is he?
Got to be like 36 at least.
All right, Brown, you got to score here. He tries a drive by Morris. He gets denied. He goes on the ground and gets his own rebound. Now we got Tillman finding Derrick White, lobs it up, and Derrick White's going to solidify the points for this offensive possession. 44-39. LeVert sees an open lane, blows by Tillman. Now he's dribbling under the basket, and he dribbles it back out. Only got lucky there because he definitely could have made a reverse layup of some sort. Now he's got ISO with Xavier Tillman, way too much cushion.
Ah,
LeVert,
God.
who misses the three, gets his own rebound and puts it back up.
You got to box out.
My God, Tillman. Pritchard with a dime of a pass to Brown in the corner. Dribbling in and out of traffic, he puts up a hook shot. 2 more points for Brown. Celtic starters are really starting to dominate in the paint a little bit more here. Donovan Mitchell drives by Brown, also drives by Horford, puts up a reverse layup, not going to go in. Brown beats out Mobley for the board. Come on, Brown. Ooh, step back, 3. A little bit
Settling
too
for
short.
a lot of those early in the shot clock. Don't love it.
Yeah, a little bit too short. Max
And then
Strus with a crazy
Cleveland's
reverse
getting a lot
layup.
easier baskets than Boston is getting right now.
I'm telling you, man, it's down low. It's down low.
And the Cavs seem to be crashing the paint a lot more than expected. While still having
Pritchard
good help on the outside.
finds Horford
three.
for 3. Gets a good bounce. Horford. Bang. First person to stand up off the bench is KP, showing his brother in position some love.
Good to see him stand up.
LeVert around the 3-point line. He's got D. White on him. Shuffles his feet, stays in front of him. Good defense. Good defense by White. Forces LeVert back out. He tries the other way. Still not getting it. Still in front of him. Puts up a shot. Doesn't go in.
Travel on his own air ball. Karis LeVert threw one up, didn't hit the rim, and he went to go catch it again because Derrick White was clamping that ass up.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Wow. That was textbook. Textbook.
Who do you guys got in this ball game? Type BOS for Boston Celtics. Type CLE for Cleveland Cavs. Can't be spamming our C's this time because both nicknames start with C.
Tatum
Gets confusing.
drives down low. Nice Euro step over Evan Mobley.
He
goes
fouled.
up. He gets fouled. He's going to go back to the free throw line.
I had a feeling this wouldn't be, an 18-point outing on 7 of 19 shooting again. I just didn't think that would be the case.
Oh.
He hasn't shot it extremely well, but he is 3 for 7. He is 5 for 6 from the free throw line now. Or, 6 for 7.
Tatum's got 14. Makes it a 7-point ball game. Garland comes back in. So is Luke Cornett. I got White, Holiday, Brown, Tatum, and Cornett. Horford will sit. Tatum, 100% on that trip to the free throw line. And now Donovan Mitchell's going to take this one up. Holiday defending Mitchell full court. Good defense by Holiday. Good defense. Avoid the screen. Avoid the screen. He does. Bounce pass here. Good job for Luke Cornett. Stopping. Isaac Okoro pushing it back out to the three-point line. Now it's Mitchell with Tatum. He pulls up. Oh, Mitchell just got too nice of a touch, but good defense there. Good defense. They're making him work for the shots now, which is a lot better. Derrick White has his back to Garland. Sees an open lane. He pulls up. No good. Doesn't get his own rebound. Not my favorite shot. Drew Holiday falls in transition, which leaves Isaac Okoro completely wide open, and he's going to put up a layup for an easy 2 points. Drew Holiday fell while running backwards. Celebrities are just like us. Derrick White at the logo. Tatum sets a screen. Derrick White kicks it out to Jaylen Brown, finds Tatum. He wants to do a step back 3, but Okoro's too tight on him. 3 seconds left to shoot. He puts up a floater. No good, but Cornett tries to go up for the rebound, doesn't secure it, and we're going the other way. Donovan, ooh. Nasty crossover on Drew Holiday, finds Evan Mobley down low, forces it out, but Darius Garland's wide open from a three-point line. Thankfully, he misses. Evan Mobley fumbles the ball, and it's going to be out on the Cavs. Celtics ball going the other way. Jaylen Brown trying to catch the Cleveland Cavaliers, who are a little bit slow on transition. Jaylen Brown crossover on Evan Mobley. Pump fakes, kicks it out. Now he's got Tatum. Strus doing a better job of defending Tatum this game. Nice little fadeaway, too short. Mobley gets the rebound. Donovan Mitchell's got... Woo! Good job for Jaylen Brown for staying on Evan Mobley because for some God-known reason, Cornette and Holiday were both guarding Donovan Mitchell, which left Mobley wide open. And then you got Jaylen Brown who made a great cut down low, knocked the ball out of bounds. It'll stay here for the Cavs, but I'll take that over an easy layup for Evan Mobley. Horford comes back in for Luke Cornette. Inbound here, Brown's on Max Strus. They find Okoro, and they switch. Holiday, just lock knees with Okoro. Oh, God, I hate that pain. They did a knee to knee here when Drew tried to switch off the screen.
Drew's walking with a bit of a limp right now. Hopefully, he banged knees. That's not good.
No, it's a bone bruise, if anything. That's happened. That's happened to me before, too. It hurts like shit when your bones just clash. That's tough. Okoro's also walking with a limp, too. I mean, they both got the brunt of it. So they'll be all right. That's definitely one of those stingers, though, that sucks. Garland trying to flail, whatever you want to call it. Tatum, catch and shoot 3. A little bit too short. It's going to be off the Celtics, and we've got Cavs basketball. Less than 2 minutes left to go here in this first half. I got 1,400 people in this stream in here with me. Go on ahead and hit that like button, but more importantly, hit that sub button if you guys want to keep hanging out with us for every single Boston Celtics basketball game throughout the postseason. And we also post about 5 videos weekly. Go on ahead and do me a favor. Hit that sub button for me. It's the only way you guys can comment and talk to us as well. Brown's going to be on Strus. They switch on the screen. Holiday avoids the screen. Strus for 3. No good. D. White tips it up. Secures the rebound. They're going the other way. He dribbles it back out. He wants to start it up again. Brown. Ooh, spin move on Mitchell. Euro to the paint. My God. Jaylen Brown. Finish. Oop. Donovan Mitchell at the logos. Got Holiday on him. Mitchell hits Mobley down low. They're going to call foul. Come on. Foul on the floor. Derrick White picks up his second. Ugh. My knees hurt from all the dunking. 1 minute and 13 seconds left here in this first half as Mobley is going to be on the free throw line. The Cavs are in the bonus, and he makes his first. That sucks. Mobley, one more free throw here. And he sinks it. 2-point ball game here with a minute left to go in the first half. Sub for Celtics Dubs, baby. Let's go. Derrick White pushes off of Darius Garland, who has successfully flopped twice now, kicking it out to Tatum. Crossover on Mitchell, puts it up, not going to go in, nearly an and one, but he is going to draw a foul on Donovan Mitchell, and Tatum will go back to the line. Tatum, this is probably his 4th trip to the free throw line, I believe. 6th? 5th trip. Tatum. Fucking shit, dude. Misses his first. Oh, God. Sorry for cussing. Cavs and Celtics are both in the bonus. Less than a minute left to go. For the love of God, Tatum. Please just make your second one. Thank God. 3-point ball game. Should be 2 possessions, but we're not going to talk about it. All right, 54 seconds left here. Donovan Mitchell walking it up. He's got Holiday on him. Mobley sets a screen. Mitchell in the paint, finds Mobley down low. He puts it up. Horford got stunned there. He didn't know whether or not to close in on Donovan Mitchell. Wasn't expecting that late pass. And they're going to have a referee timeout here. Not a referee timeout. they started dribbling before the clock was started. So they're going to reset the play. All right, let's take it back up here. Derrick White, stopped at the three-point line, finds Jaylen Brown, who's cutting to the rack. Boom! A slam dunk for Jaylen Brown. Now we got a three-point lead. 30 seconds left to go here in this second quarter.
Got a good 2-for-1 out of it. There's a 9-second difference between shot clock, game clock.
Donovan Mitchell orchestrating the offense. He's going to drive into the lane. Oh, Jesus Christ. Draws a foul on Holiday. Mitchell's going to go to the line. Good cut there for Brown. Donovan Mitchell for a free throw. 14 seconds left. He sinks the first one. Mobley has made a three, yes. 1,500 people watching in here with us. About 8 likes away from 500. And we're about 12 subscribers away from 26,700. Could hit a lot of milestones here. All you guys got to do is subscribe to that like button for me. Helps out our channel a lot, I promise. Mitchell trying to go 2 for 2. He does. Annoying. Up by 1. Shot clock's off. 10 seconds left to go. Derrick White just now crosses half court. Finds Brown. Good cut there by Tatum, but Brown deflects, and he turns it over. And he gets fouled. And he draws a foul.
The Cavs are going to tie the game or take the lead here with 2.1 left in the second quarter.
As they will go to the free throw line, Brown lost his handles, and it fell straight into Okoro's chest. Oh, my God. Well, let's hope Okoro misses both. Spam miss. Spam miss in the comment section for me. Okoro makes his first. Tie ball game, 2.1 seconds left to go in this first half. And he missed his second. JT with the rebound. No shot goes up. And we got a tie ball game. All right. All right. Let's see what the Celtics do coming out of halftime. Thank you guys so much for getting us over 500 likes. I got 1,600 people watching in here with me, and I got 4 subs away from hitting 26,700. All right, grade the Celtics first half here tonight, A, B, C, D, or F. As fellow Chat Sports employees are coming in to pay their condolences to Jaylen Brown's left hand to Smitty. Squishy. It's like my stress ball. It's like last time Smitty took a shot with me right here, he hit me in the stomach. And I almost...
I'm him. I can put this right on the money with Coop in the door. I can put it right on the money with Allie.
Here.
Boom,
Ooh.
right in the bread basket.
No, you gotta hit my hand. You gotta hit my... I think it's rolling back over to you.
Ball's over by me.
Aw. It's in the open. Ready? Hold on. Handles.
I just bounced it
All
over
right.
the table. Crazy. Grade the Celtics first half. What are you guys thinking down in the chat? I'd give it a C. Yep, and I'm seeing a lot of C's. Al in the Prowl saying something, Smitty. What up, my man? Navman saying C. Sean Lynch saying C. Monkey saying D. Howerton saying C. Tia McQuestion saying B+. You talking about the Cavs? Because that definitely ain't a Celtics B+ first half.
Do you mind if I go to the bathroom real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you.
I want to pull out a challenge for you guys right now as Allie takes a break here for about 2 minutes. And yes, you are free to now go. I want to give you guys a little challenge here, a little follow challenge. I didn't pick up any followers earlier from the offer I threw out. I'll be following back the next 10 people that throw me a follow on Twitter at Tyler J. Smith, 2 H's. I talk about the Celtics all the time on there. It's Celtics memes, Celtics opinions. I defend Jayson Tatum's honor pretty much every day against the Knicks fans because I'm from New York, so I get a lot of hate from a lot of Knicks fans. So I want more Celtics fans in my corner on Twitter. Give me a follow at Tyler J. Smith. I really would appreciate it if I could help build that profile up there. Because I love talking basketball. I love talking basketball with you guys. And I love being here on the stream. Over 1,500 people on tonight's watch party. Obviously, the halftime break now. A couple other people may be taking a bathroom break here. So I'll refresh Twitter real quick to see if I've got any follows. And shout out to Brad Bat, the first follower I will be throwing, or Brad, excuse me. First follower I'll be throwing back a follow to. Who else we got? Come on. I talk all about the Celtics. I'm actually going to throw a tweet out. Love the way Tatum has attacked the basket tonight, even though his shots haven't fallen. His pull-up jumper is still broken. It's not great. All right. We also have a half-off halftime menu that we will get to once Allie returns here. We got a lot of special deals for you guys to partake in during this halftime segment. Keep grading the Celtics first half tonight. Got Stoic Steve saying C, Blake Sowers saying D-. Blake Sowers originally started with an F, so he upgraded a little bit. Found a little extra credit in there. 93.5 minutes. I suspect a thorough spanking in the second half by the Celtics. Yes, Joe Mazzulla's halftime adjustments have been very solid throughout this postseason so far, especially in the second half of last game. They really turned it on there in the second half. Didn't really allow Cleveland to make it much of a game in the third and fourth quarters. Mark Cole, you a Cavs fan? Because you're saying A+. Blake Sowers is saying go Cavs. What, are you kidding me? Unbelievable. We also got another follower, Paul Robinson. Shout out to you, my man. Throwing you a follow back as well. Hit me on Twitter at Tyler J. Smith as Allie returns back to the scene and we get to half-off halftime. Knotted up at 54 apiece. Keep grading the first half down in the comments section. We would love for you guys to get your input. And, if you have an opinion on or something the Celtics should change or something the Celtics didn't do well in the first half or something that the Celtics need to change, put it down in the chat right now. We want to talk to you guys about the game during this halftime break as well as getting to the biggest deal we have here at Celtics Today, the most important deal we have at Celtics Today, and that is half-off halftime.
I have purse. Have you seen that? You haven't seen that? It's on TikTok. Luckily, I have purse. I have shoe. I have hat on head. $2 Celtics beer cheers, $10 for a raffle ticket entry. We've only added about 3-4 raffle ticket entries here. This is a series long, so you guys want to take advantage of it as soon as possible. $10 for a beer bong as well. So I will do a beer bong for $10, which is hella cheap. Plus a raffle ticket entry. It's 2 for 1. $20 is a shotgun race, $50 dunk on Smitty / a bang MVP. If you guys are wondering how to play the raffle, well, it's just a $10 super chat puts your name down in the raffle. That's pretty much it. We're drawing the winner at the end of the series to win a Tatum buzzer beater photo. It's about 16 by 18. Looks beautiful. But if you want to go big or go home, a $50 super chat puts you in the bang MVP. This is not by chance. This is actually, you can choose your own fate here. If you send in the most 50s, you will win the bang MVP, and that's going to be a framed Larry Bird newspaper clipping. And that is really nice. All right, let's get the party in.
Let's get the party moving. Listen, send in a 50 or send in a 20. I'm shotgunning my next Happy Dad. I got it primed and ready to go. Grape Happy Dad.
Send in a 20. Navman, you are in all of them, yes.
Navman, you are. Tia said that she sent me a follow on Twitter. Tia, are you a Celtics fan or a Cavs fan?
Luckily, I have purse.
Celtic Raider throwing me a retweet on my last tweet as well.
Things you love to see. Well, stop. I mean, if we're doing shameless plugs out here, might as well put the link to this tweet that's got the link to this stream. If you guys want to retweet this one as well, that's just my pinned tweet, and it has a link to this stream on it. If you want more people to come in, put it on your socials, tell your followers about it, and then we got more people into Pate.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Tia
yeah.
says, Celtics fan till I die. Love to hear that, Tia.
All right, who's going to be the first person sending a super chat here? How about this? First person sending a super chat, regardless of the amount, I will do a beer bong. First person in a super chat, doesn't matter the amount. I'll do a beer bong.
Yeah, we're getting an Evan Mobley masterclass tonight. He seems to be killing the Celtics on the inside. He's hitting threes. He's just playing his best offensive game that he's got. They've limited Donovan Mitchell to 6 points there in the first half. He's only taken 6 shots. So you like what you've done against Donovan Mitchell. Karis LeVert and Evan Mobley are the two perpetrators killing you the most. LeVert with 12 on 5 of 10 shooting, and Mobley with 15 on 6 of 10. 7 boards as well and 5 assists. So you're really letting him kind of carve up your defense at all angles. Mark Cole, what's up, my man? Shout out to you. Alan the Prowl says, just followed you, bro. Appreciate you, my man.
All right, first person to send in a super chat, no matter the amount, I'll do a beer bong. That's my half off, halftime deal in here as well. Yeah, it'll be I'm a little selfishly, just as a fan of the game, okay with this score because I think the Celtics will still come out on top, and I'm ready for like a little bit of a dogfight. But I do also think that the Cavs are in this game because of the Celtics' effort.
Yeah, bad close to the half by Jaylen Brown as well.
Yeah.
Turning that ball over in the closing seconds and then fouling with Cleveland in the bonus there. Not a great momentum shift into the second half. I know you went 1 for 2 from the line, but that's a free point you didn't need to give Cleveland.
Oh! Nick Howard! Bang! Let's get it. Beer bong it up, Allie. This one's for you and all the Celtics today. Let's go, Celtics. And you just got yourself another bang, which means you are actually tied with Ed Robbins, who has 6 bangs. Navman has 10. And Nick Howardson has 6 here so far.
Let's go.
D.S. Jones also sending in a super chat just a second late.
Beer.
Or else I could have been
I
could have been doing a beer bong for $2. But that is a beer cheer. That is a beer cheer. I'll still do the beer bong. We're still doing the beer bong. I still get a dunk on Smitty. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. Oh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Okay.
Beer bong shotgun race coming up.
I got a new Corona, and this one is, it got damaged in the process. All right. Beer bong, shotgun race, and then right after that, we're just going to dunk. Just going to dunk. If you have a specific dunk you would like Allie to do, just let me know. You look really tall right now.
I am.
How tall are you?
5'11".
5'7". Is this 3 inches?
4?
4 inches?
Looks like it.
Don't do math on air. Okay, and cheers. That was close. That was close. Oh, God. Ew, it smells like grape. Stop doing that face. Okay. Corkra is asking us a very personal question. do you actually like beer or do you do it for entertainment? I have always been a beer girly. I'm a big fan of the beer. And this isn't the worst beer to beer bong, but I don't like doing like Miller Lights and Bud Lights beer bonging because I get full quick. But that's why we all do Happy Dads, because the seltzer's a lot easier. I'm personally more of a White Claw girl, but I don't have a say.
All right, here we go. What dunk is Allie doing? Yes, did a back scratcher. Yeah. What dunk is Allie doing? She says she can't do a reverse. She can do a windmill. Allie also beer bongs Happy Dads, Allison. Shout out to all you guys here in the chat with us. Over 1,100 hanging out at halftime. You already know what it is. What dunk should Allie do here? Do a windmill. Do a windmill. Do you know how? Yes. Oh my goodness.
That one was good.
All right.
I'm getting more confident. How was that? Grade the dunk. Grade the dunk. I'm getting more confident. I'm starting to feel myself with these dunks a little bit. You guys have been so nice that I get to do it pretty often now. This is my 4th dunk of the stream. I'm gonna have to start learning more. That was Allie's cleanest dunk. Thank you. I thought I saw the rim a lot better on that one. Thank you. Yoda Jenkins, Mark Cole, giving me a 10. I appreciate that. Yes. And Allie sticks the windmill slam. Thank you. This is I am full-time host at Chat Sports, part-time dunker. Catch me in the dunk contest next year. It's gonna be the best dunk contest since Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine. All right, who's next? Who's next? That was actually pretty good. Except I sounded like a dude. No. It's the audio system. All right. Does anybody have any more half off, half times in them? I'm telling you guys, this is the best deal that we have at Chat Sports ever. Ever. Never. Come by here. All right. Allie, do you follow JMU football? Fun fact, I was a sideline reporter for 2 years for JMU football. So, yeah. I do be following JMU football. Oh, Navman said a Venmo check. Navman said a Venmo check. Am I going to like it or am I going to throw up? There's a fine line, Navman. Okay. Oh, a $50 Venmo from 93 Nav. Man, bang. Can't wait for the Marshall versus Barefoot showdown. Hopefully the Knicks can get there. 93. And we just started the third quarter. Let's go. All right, Dunk on Smitty is going to come at the end of the third quarter. I got you. And you just put in another raffle for a Bang MVP. That's your 11th bang. All right, let's play ball here, shall we? Let's play ball. Tie ball game. Donovan Mitchell pulls up for a three-point shot over Derrick White. Good. Cavs strike first. All right. Now I might throw up. Brown finds Derrick White. He just pulls up immediately from the elbow, drains it over Mobley. I'll take it. 2 points from White. 1 point ball game. Darius Garland now at the logo. Lot of off-ball movement happening here for the Cavs. Derrick White avoids the screen. Darius Garland for three. Drains it. Wow. back-to-back threes. Back-to-back threes. Derrick White driving, pushes off Garland, draws the foul on Garland, but it does not go in. He will go to the line. We got a $50 super chat, $50 Venmo from Navman. So we'll do that here. MVP chants are loud in TD Garden as Derrick White is at the free throw line. He is the people's MVP. And he missed the first free throw. Not my MVP. Couldn't be my MVP. My MVP doesn't miss free throws. Golly. Navman saying, you guys are great. Marshall's badass as well. Just can't do the NY teams. I get it. That's why you found Boston. Derrick White 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Max Strus pulls up for 3. I don't think he's made a 3 yet. He misses that one. Jaylen Brown now has got Strus on him. Finds Derrick White in the corner. Pick and roll set by Al Horford. He's got one man to beat, and that's Donovan Mitchell. Backing it up on Mitchell. Spin move off the glass. Gets a bad bounce, but Brown puts it back up. I don't believe that shot will count. There was a foul on the floor before that shot went up. Isaac Okoro picks up his third. Damn, Horford. That spin move was nasty on Mitchell. It'll stay here on the inbound. Tatum. It's got Mobley on him. Crosses over into the paint. Pushed it off the glass. Not going to go in. Way too high. And we've got Isaac Okoro with a dunk on the other end. Jesus. Timeout. Jesus. Well, foot was not on the gas to start that third quarter. Sorry, guys. I got to take out my earring here. All right, let's see if we can get to 600 likes. We're already 50 away. We got 1,200 people in here, and math ain't mathin'. So let's see if we can get to 600 likes. If you guys are just now joining us in here, whether you're rooting for the Cavs or the Celtics, rooting for Chat Sports, go ahead and hit that like button for me. It does really help out our stream here, and it also helps more people find our stream, which is always good. That's tough, man. Tough. It was the Garland and it was the Mitchell threes to start off the third quarter. That was not what they needed. But no, Cavs came to play. I mean, look, the Knicks have been doing this night in and night out, taking it down to the wire. And if that's what it takes, I'm fine with it. As long as the Celtics do not dig themselves into a hole, because nothing this season has shown me they do well digging themselves out of the hole. But this is not a hole. This is fine. This is a good ball game. You just got to tighten some things up on defense, got to make better shots, have better shot selection, stop turning the ball over, and this will change. But the minute I see that hole start to develop, that's when I'm like throwing the towel. The Celtics suck at coming back from it. But I'm down to go to the wire. I like Derrick White's aggression to start off this third quarter. Same with Al Horford as well. I think Horford may need to play a little bit more minutes tonight than he did in Game 1, just because I don't think Luke Kornet's kind of on the same page as he was also last game as well. I think Horford's your best bet right now, locking up Mobley, locking down the paint as well. Corqua, I need a D. White masterclass. Yeah, I need more from D. White. I mean, he answered Donovan Mitchell's three with a nice shot from the elbow right after that, so he is trying. But if that means the Celtics need to lay off the three ball for, 8 or 9 minutes, fine by me. Okoro's got 10, Mobley's got 15, Mitchell's got 9, Garland's got 8. Tatum's got 16, White has 8, Brown has 10, and Horford has 11. Pritchard leading the bench with 6, but LeVert is leading the bench for the Cavs with 12. Yeah, they got 16 off the bench, and we have 8 off the bench.
Come on, let's see if we can get 13 more likes, 12 more likes before gameplay starts again. I know you guys can do it.
3-point field goal attempts this series. Game 1, 46 tonight. They've only taken 18 from downtown. And they are 6 for 18. Yeah, that's tough. All right, let's play. Down by 5. Derrick White to the logo with Garland on him. Al Horford comes, set the pick and roll. Finds Brown. He sees a little bit of an open lane, dribbles back out. Derrick White now on the pick and roll. Brown sees the open lane, drives, finger roll, no good, no foul, even though Brown got pushed in the back. Mobley gets the board, finds Mitchell. He lobs it up for an alley-oop for Evan Mobley. Not a single Boston Celtic decided to defend Evan Mobley on that possession. Nobody went to go crowd him. Mobley's got 17, 9 boards, 5 assists. Derrick White, nice pick and roll set by Tatum. Tatum's got Garland in the paint, goes up strong, finishes! And one from Tatum. Let's go.
I think this is a night where guys like Derrick White aren't feeling it. They're not in a rhythm. Jaylen Brown's not really in a rhythm. So guess what? You go to your best player to generate some offense, and that's Jayson Tatum.
There you go. This is the game we needed from Tatum, man. He's got 18.
And his shot's not falling. His pull-up jumper's not falling tonight. His three-pointer's not falling tonight. He's taking it to the rack.
3-point play. He makes it. Thank God.
19 for Tatum now. He's 3 for 11 shooting. Crazy. He's got 19 points on, 4 made baskets now with that and 1. 4 for 12.
Down by 4. Not bad at all. Derrick White's going to be on Garland. Everybody's moving off ball here for the Cavs. Brown's got Strus. They switch. He's looking for some help. And now they got 6 seconds left with Darius Garland driving. He pulls up. Blocked by White!
Good defense.
Brown is going to take this one up. Good defense by Derrick White. Moving the ball around the three-point line. They find Tatum. Back to Brown. Spin move on Strus. He drives. Off the glass. And one! The Jays, baby! The Jays are getting the job done. Tatum just got an and one, completed it, made it a 3-point play. Brown now goes down to the rack, up strong.
That was up strong, finishing through the contact. I love it.
Up strong. Wow.
Over 1,500 people watching right now. If you ain't subscribed, you ain't alive. Dropping Celtics news and rumor videos every single day. Jaylen Brown converts the 3-point play. And we're also live for every Celtics game this postseason. You're going to want to stick right here on the road to Banner 18. Let's go.
Let's go. Derrick White avoids a screen. Still on Garland. Finds Donovan, who's got Drew on him at the logo. Drew also avoids the screen. Donovan pulls up. No good. Good
gotta
D.
like the defense he played on Donovan Mitchell tonight.
Moving the ball around the three-point line. Finds Drew Holiday in the corner. He decides to drive. One more beautiful kick out to Al Horford for 3. A little bit off balance there. Not going to go in.
That one looked rough as soon as he
that wasn't his shot.
Off to the left.
That a late release. Mitchell gets stopped by Horford
Good
and
defense
White.
there.
They closed in once Mitchell started to drive. Now Garland was left wide open because Derrick White turned the other way.
That's bad communication there. Celtics usually switch on a lot of screens, but obviously with the bigger Mobley coming along,
Yep.
that was tough, and they had a miscommunication there.
They didn't know who
Cavs
to
up
guard
by
him, and
4.
he drains a 3. 4-point ball game. Holiday now in the paint. Doesn't have a shot around Mobley. Kicks it out for Derrick White for 3. That one's not going to fall. It looks good.
His jumper's just not there today.
Just not there.
That's where you're going to need your best players to step up.
And Donovan
Derrick
Mitchell
White's
drains
one
a
of those
3.
best players. But when Donovan Mitchell's hitting threes, your three's got to fall as well, and the Celtics have not shot it efficiently from outside tonight.
Back-to-back 3s for Garland and Mitchell. Jaylen Brown. He's got a Coro on him. Derrick White trying to set a screen. Good pick and roll. He catch and shoot. 3. Way too strong off the back iron. You could see that once it was released.
Oof.
Spida's going to get this board down by 7. Everybody in
loving this.
TD Garden's a bit quiet here. Tatum stays on Mitchell. He still takes a 3. Airballs that one straight into the hands of Jaylen Brown. Finds Derrick White in transition. Dumps it off to Jayson Tatum
Need
for a reverse layup.
Need them. Got to convert on
There you
fast
go.
break opportunities. That was one of them.
If you're going to let them drain their threes on back-to-back possessions, you better score on your next offensive keep. Mobley backing it up on Tatum. Oh, should have been travel. Should have been a travel. Gets a toilet flush and it goes in.
Mobley kind of broke Jayson Tatum down there on that move.
Celtics are actually in the bonus, though, which is nice. Al Horford for 3. No good. And actually bopped off of Drew Holiday's
Both
head.
players are not hitting 3. I would like to see Peyton Pritchard and Sam Hauser and Luke Cornett potentially move into this ball game. They've played very effectively.
Darius Garland, who's going to drive, kicking it down low to Okoro.
This is bad,
Up and
man.
under.
Celtics
He
need
puts
another
up 2
timeout.
more points off the glass. Missoula wants a timeout, and I don't fucking blame him. Down by 9. They're moving too fast, man. The Celtics
Celtics
are.
are just a step slow on defense.
They're
So that's what it
beat
is
behind.
tonight.
A beat behind. Beat behind.
Pritchard needs to come in the game. You're right, Corqua. I agree. He's the guy who's not going to be a play behind.
All right, well, that's actually a good segue into Prize Picks here because I do actually have a couple of players in my Prize Picks that I'm waiting on them to have their moment here. I'm talking about Derrick White, Jaylen Brown. I'm talking about Jayson Tatum as well. So if you guys want to make your Prize Picks and you can follow along with me during this ball game, let's go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use that promo code CLNS for a first-time deposit match up to $100. And when you get there, it's super easy. All you have to do is pick more or less on a player's projected stats. That is it. And it doesn't have to just be for tonight's game. Sometimes they have projected stat lines for the game tomorrow, or the game on Saturday, or even the game on Tuesday. Caitlin Clark makes her WNBA debut for the Indiana Fever. She already dropped over 20 points in the preseason, so Prize Picks is saying 1 point equals a win for Caitlin Clark if you take the more. This should be an easy win for you. Prize Picks has promotions like this all the time. They got Taco Tuesday on Tuesdays, Flex Friday every single week, and even today when I logged on my app, because I went to go make my Prize Picks right now for Caitlin Clark, my boss Brett was like, hey, you got to check this out. Because we love talking about the WNBA here at Chat Sports. And then I saw that if you do win an entire free lineup full of Goblin picks, you win a free entry up to $20. So here are my Goblin picks for tonight's game in here as well. And a Goblin is actually an easier pick. It just doesn't pay as much. So I have Derrick White having more than 14.5 points, waiting for that to happen. Jayson Tatum to have more than 8.5 boards. Drew Holiday to have more than 3.5 assists. And Darius Garland, who has succeeded in having more than 1.5 3-pointers made. Here are my Prize Picks. If you guys want to go ahead and make yours for tonight's game, they got the Mavericks and they've got the Thunder playing tonight. You can go make your Prize Picks for that, or you can make some for games in advance. Even NHL post-game is happening tonight. Postseason is happening tonight. So you guys go ahead and make your Prize Picks at prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use that promo code CLNS for a first-time deposit match up to $100. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy. Well, I fear that this is the hole I was just talking about them digging in. This isn't as scary as I have seen some things, and I do think the Celtics have every capability in the entire world to get this lead back, but it's got to start right now. But we are also 60 likes away from 700, and the more likes we get on this video, the more the Celtics score. The more points the Celtics, the more likes we get, the more points the Celtics will have. Words are hard. Hit that like button for me. That's the moral of the story. I'll actually check my Prize Picks in here right now with you guys. Holiday's only got 1 assist. Tatum's got 7 boards, and Derrick White only has 8 points. All right, let's play this ball game the way the Celtics know how to. Derrick White's going to take this one up. Cavs run a 10-2 run the last 3 minutes here. Derrick White finds Luke Cornett. The reserves are now in the ball game. Pritchard, double team, dumps it down low to Luke Cornett. You got to put it back up. You got to put it back up, Cornett. He goes up strong, draws a foul on Mobley. There you go. 2.3 seconds left in the shot clock. He'd made the right decision. I was nervous. I was like, you're not looking towards the basket. I do not need you to kick it back out. There you go. Good job for Luke. Cornett now at the free throw line. Misses it. That's how you know the Celtics are having a bad night, when they're fucking terrible from their free throw line. 70%. Cornett's actually normally very good at free throws. Cornett thankfully sinks his second. Now we're going to go up the other way. Celtics are still in the bonus, so I would be attacking the rim any chance I can get. I'd be drawing that foul any chance I can get. Darius Garland strains a three. Fuck. Third three this quarter, coming from Ryan Rucco. All right, Derrick White now at the logo. Pick and roll set by Luke Cornett. Good cut down low. Why'd you take the dribble? Draws a foul, though. Not going to be an and one, but Luke Cornett will go back to the line. Mobley picks up his second foul in under a minute. I believe that should be his third. That is his third. First player of this game to reach 3 fouls. Luke Cornett sinks his first. Tristan Thompson comes in the game for Darius Garland. LeVert going to come in here for Mobley after he picked up 2 in under a minute. And he sinks the second. All right. Still down by 9.
Really got to find their way on defense here.
Pritchard.
And we're letting guys run right to the rack.
You got lucky. You got lucky. Okoro decided to pass down low because he had an easy path to the rack. Thankfully, it's a turnover for the Cavs. See if the Celtics can capitalize on it. Derrick White, pick and roll set by Luke Cornett. D. White takes it for himself for a 3-point shot. Not going to go in. LeVert comes storming in. He gets the board. Dribbling in and out. Max Strus telling Donovan Mitchell. Got Sam Hauser on Mitchell. Just stay in front of him. He draws the foul. He gets the and one. Whew. Cavaliers have found the Celtics' weak point. My God. This is a completely different ball game from game 1. This is not looking like the team that just beat the Cavs by 25 points. And I'll tell you what, it's not even Spida. It's not even Donovan Mitchell. It is just the lack of effort on defense. Not being situationally aware. Thank God he missed his free throw, so it's still a 2-point play. They find Pritchard in transition. He puts up an easy layup. Good. Now get back on D. Get a turnover. Do something. I swear to God, if they drain this 3 ball, I'm going to lose it. Donovan Mitchell, Euro step, gets blocked. Picked up by Cornett. Tatum's going to take it up. Finds Pritchard in transition. Finds Tatum down low. Euro puts it up. No foul. Luke Cornett was trying to get that board from Thompson. No good. It's going to be Cavs ball going the other way. Karis LeVert's got Hauser on him. He's staying in front of him. Playing good D. Thompson sets a screen. Puts up a mid-range. Sinks it. Down by 11. Pritchard lobs it up to Luke Cornett. Hits Pritchard. Around the 3-point line. Now Tatum in the corner. Derrick White. Fucking airballed. My God. My God. Donovan Mitchell slows it down. Finds Max Strus. Bounce past Tristan Thompson. Puts up a hook shot. Thank God doesn't go in. Now they're finally going to call a foul. It's on the ground. But thankfully, Derrick White will go to the free throw line. Come on, man. It's frustrating because this is not Celtics ball. It's not Celtics ball. This is a game where you have nobody to blame but your lack of effort on defense. Gotta do better, man. Derrick White makes his first free throw. %, from the three-point line, 6 for 24. 41% from the field, and 77% from the free throw line. You're getting dominated by 10 in rebounds. Cavs have 33, Celtics have 23. We have more assists, which is shocking, and more steals. And a lot less turnovers. So I'm really not understanding why the Celtics can't get this together. Donovan Mitchell, thank God, got a hand on his shot. And it'll be a foul. And Mitchell's going to go to the line for 3. Derrick White is not mentally here tonight. Derrick White upset at himself. He knows it too. Not here tonight, which is tough. Mitchell makes his first free throw. 10-point lead. Brown's on the bench. Derrick White also finds himself on the bench. Jrue Holiday comes in for Sam Hauser. Donovan's got 2 more free throws here. Thankfully, he misses one. Celtics travel to Cleveland for game 3 and 4. Won't come back until game 5, if necessary, to Boston.
The Cavaliers are a bad rebounding team, and they're getting out-rebounded by 10 here tonight, Boston is. Celtics only have 4 offensive rebounds. One of them coming from Pritchard, who I want to see more of. Mitchell nails a free throw. Down 11, man. Let's get this to 6 before the end of the quarter here.
Peyton Pritchard. Nice little spin move here on Karis LeVert. Not big enough to put it up, so he kicks it back out. Now Tatum turns it over.
Oh, my God, man.
Max Strus going to take this one up. Finds Donovan Mitchell. Pritchard's going to be on Spida. Tristan Thompson looking for a cut. Going to be a kickball here on Luke Cornett. Try to go too low with that bounce pass. So it'll be an inbound here for the Cavs. The Celtics are 0 for 7 in the third quarter from downtown. The Cavs are 5 for 7. That is the difference maker right here. That's the Celtics fans' biggest fear. Their 3-ball doesn't hit. Their resources become very slim.
Mitchell's got barbecue chicken with Sam Hauser again. I knew that was going in. God damn it!
Mitchell going to put a 3-point shot over Sam Hauser. Now Peyton Pritchard's at the logo. Still trying to make a lot of off-ball movement happen here. Pick and roll set by Tatum. Pritchard connects. Good spin move off the glass. 2 points for Tatum.
Come on, man.
1:45 left to go here in the third quarter. Sub for Celtics Stubbs. You guys ain't subscribed. Change it. Let's go. Karis LeVert, step back 3 over Tatum.
And we're just not giving up offensive rebounds on that.
Donovan Mitchell now wants to try one more time. Jrue Holiday still keeping in front of Mitchell. He puts it up. No good. Good D by Holiday there. And Sam Hauser is going to be called for a rebound! Foul. Sam Hauser is going to be called for a foul after he tried to go up and get a contested rebound with Max Strus. They collided, and it's going to be Sam Hauser's fault. All right. Couple of substitutions here. Mitchell's up to 19 points. He's got 13 this quarter. I mean, he came out of halftime, started off hot, drained that 3 the first possession, and he has not cooled off since. The Celtics have no answer. Thought they did pretty well last time despite Spida having 32, but... All right, Luke Cornett, Pritchard, Holiday, Brown comes in, and Tatum. Cornett's going to be on Thompson. Now Mitchell has it, 1:15. He finds LeVert, who drives to his left. A floater. Not going to go in. Tatum, no second effort there to try to get that rebound. Thankfully, Cornette comes in. Now Holiday dishes it back out to Brown. Doesn't have the shot, so he drives. Euro off the glass. No good, but he draws the foul. Both teams now in the bonus. Brown goes to the free throw line with 57 seconds left to go in the third quarter. It's going to be a tough fourth quarter, man. A tough fourth quarter. What did I just say? The minute the Celtics dig that hole, it is so gosh darn hard for them to dig themselves back out of it. They are probably the worst team in the NBA to come back from a deficit. It's got to be somewhere in the records.
Let's get to 26,800 subscribers before the end of this third quarter. Jaylen Brown hits the first free throw. Let's go. Need them. Need every bucket we can get right now because the Celtics are not shooting the ball efficiently from outside. Need to get points when they're given to you.
Paul's saying this is going to OT. If that's what it takes, I'll take it. I don't give a shit about overtime. But it's going to be a tough fourth quarter if the Celtics want it. Because if it's anything like the third quarter, we might as well not even play the fourth quarter. You might as well just put in the subs and call it a day, Joe Mazzulla. But I need to see the Celtics want it in the fourth quarter.
Knocks down both.
All right, down by 10. That is not a death sentence. Not a death sentence. 51 seconds left to go.
Get a stop. Stop and score is key here.
Jaylen Brown is on Donovan Mitchell. Good switch there, but now Tillman's on Mitchell, which is not my favorite. He crosses over Tillman. Step back. No good. They're going to call foul on the floor on Tatum, who was pulling down Tristan Thompson, who was trying to get the rebound.
Come on, dog.
Even when we try to rebound, it doesn't go our way.
Come on,
Tristan
dog.
Thompson now going to the free throw line. Yeah.
Luckily,
Thank God he sucks at free throws. Doesn't make the first. Still down by 10.
I imagine that the Cavs will even get this rebound here if he misses the second. Watch.
A lot of boos happening from the fans at TD Garden. Gets a good bounce. It'll fall in. All right, down by 11. Good transition. Move it up fast. Peyton Pritchard behind the back. Kicks it out. Drew Holiday for two. No good. But Peyton Pritchard falls directly into his hands. 23 seconds left here on the play clock. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Peyton Pritchard trying to put up Tristan Thompson here. He drives down low. Pump fakes, trying to put something up. He does, and he finishes. Good job, PP.
Come on.
10 seconds left to go.
No buckets. Get a stop, please.
10 seconds left to go. Donovan Mitchell, he's going to take this one up. Got Tatum on him. Doesn't know where to go. Crosses up. Tatum pulls up. Drains it. It's good.
Yeah,
Donovan Mitchell looks down everybody in TD Garden.
This game's over.
Donovan Mitchell looks down everybody at TD Garden. And that's the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, this game's over.
It's not over. Donovan Mitchell knows how to get a shot up. And that's
Well, he's hitting shots the Celtics aren't tonight. He's hitting shots the Celtics are not tonight. Getting nothing from Derrick White offensively, getting nothing from Drew Holiday, getting virtually nothing from Al Horford. Jaylen Brown isn't playing that great, and Jayson Tatum is your only source of offense, and he's not even shooting efficiently. This team is stunk tonight.
Yeah, not their
Remember,
best game.
we're not invincible.
Not their best game. 24% from a three-point line, 42% from the field. They're getting dominated in the paint.
Getting dominated on the glass. You got Tristan Thompson giving us trouble on the offensive glass right now. He's grabbed two, and Tatum fouled him on the last trip. We're screwed.
Well, if they come out and play the way they did in the third quarter, it will be wraps. But, this is how you got to respond. You got to respond. You got to start being a dog. I mean, you just got to bring the defense that you brought in game one, because I have a very strong feeling the Cavaliers are not going to start missing shots. It's just not going to happen. The way they have that momentum right now, they have TD Garden silent. So, with that being said, you turning up your defense a notch means you're back in this ballgame. It's that easy. You keep driving. They're obviously fouling 7 out of 10 times that you drive to the rack. Find the lineup that works.
Sean Lyons is saying it best. Champions know how to overcome adversity. They know how to face it. They know how to stare it right in the eye and rise to the occasion. So if you guys are ready for the fourth quarter, type those fours in the chat. I need to see everybody, all 2,100 of you guys watching right now, spamming those fours. It's going to come down to it. This is going to be a close ball game. I'm telling you right now, it's going to end up being close.
I hope so too. I'm tired of these bloods.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Show me
that
what
we're
you're
even in
made
this
of.
position. Jayson Tatum might need to take over here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Robert Bruce making a good point. We started the game by attacking the paint and got a lead. That got away from us like that. So
Well, the Cavs have also started to hit threes.
Cavs started to hit threes. Celtics are not, so I would just completely ixnay that for the entire fourth
They're
quarter.
10 of 20. Another team shooting 50% from distance. Are you effing kidding me? Why? I think we've left a lot of guys wide open tonight. So
Yeah.
I said that was an issue because the Cavs missed a lot of wide open threes last time out. Tonight they're actually hitting them. Cavs are 50% from 3.5, man. Keep typing those fours as we're getting ready for the final period here. Celtics-Cavs game 2. If the Cavs are going to continue to get hot from 3, then there's going to be no W coming for Boston tonight.
No, I just wouldn't resort to your 3-ball right now.
They won that third quarter 36-24.
Oof.
That's 2 quarters now where the Cavs have put up 30+.
Oof. Nah, man, because they're gonna keep hitting them, and that they're not slowing down. So you got to find a way, because if your three is not magically going to get better here. It's not. It's been ass for 3 quarters. What hasn't been ass is driving down low, drawing the foul. You got 2 back-to-back and ones. Keep being aggressive. You will win in the paint.
You guys seem to like. Have you guys watched the same game? I know you're saying I'm hating and I'm getting into that mode again. But if you guys watch the same game that we've watched tonight, they've been a terrible rebounding basketball team, and maybe that's coming from Jayson Tatum taking a lot of the liberties on offense to be more of a primary scorer tonight. He leads the team in points and attempts. The Cavs have outplayed Boston tonight.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm feeling very pessimistic about the outcome of this ball game because the Celtics haven't shown me anything. Maybe they can flip the script. Here we go, fourth quarter.
Starting it off hot, they got Max Strus.
Yeah.
2 points off the glass.
Cavs
Easy
starting it
cut.
Down 14.
All right, Peyton Pritchard now has got Darius Garland on him. Finds Jaylen Brown, who's got Mitchell. There you go. There you go. Tries to take on Mitchell one-on-one. Going to go in and out, but they're drawing a foul. They got Mitchell. That's his third, and Brown's going to the line. There you go. Immediately started off like that.
You have to.
Have to. It works. It works. And if you can get an and one out of that, then use that as your 3-ball. If I see another goddamn 3-ball shot taken from the Celtics, I'm going to lose my mind.
Oh, they're going to need it. Trust me, they're going to need to hit threes if they want to come back.
They can take them all they want. They're not going to hit them. So keep attacking the paint. Brown makes his first free throw. All right. 92-79. If you guys aren't subscribed, help us out now. Sub for Celtics dubs, baby. Let's go.
Let's get to 27K tonight. Why not?
Oh, why not? All right, JB, give me 100% here.
Stop screwing around. He missed it.
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, down by 12. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Show me what you're made
Stops
of.
and scores. Celtics have not been able to get stops here.
Darius
Second
Garland's got Drew Holiday on him. Garland looking for an outlet pass here. He's going to find Thompson.
I mean, Tristan Dobson does nothing on offense. You better not let him.
Sets a screen. Donovan Mitchell for 3.
Bank it
Off
straight.
the glass.
Yeah,
He banks it in.
Yeah, you guys want any other sign that this game's over? He's banking
Drew
it three.
Holiday now has got Mitchell on him. He's going to drive, take him down low, up and under. Finds a good pass to Tillman down low. And they're going to draw a foul on Thompson. There you go, Tillman.
I'm actually freaking out.
There you go, Tillman. All right, let me see, because I know a couple of Cavs wanted to replay that. I don't know if they ended up taking it. All right. They drew a foul. It was on the floor, though, so it'll still be Celtics ball. PP from way downtown. A little bit too hard, but a good old board by Holiday. Back out to Pritchard for 3.
Need
Bang!
him.
PP from downtown, baby. Use it. Let's go. Garland. A step back 3 from LeVert. Airball.
Airball. Come on.
Airball. 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 Mobley at the scorer's table getting ready to check back in. Use it, baby. Use it. Shout out to Holiday for finally getting a no board, dishing it back out to Pritchard to have a second chance. And shout out to Tillman, who was still down low, boxing out in case it didn't go in. They got to reset the clock here.
Let's go. Celtics chance are flying through TD Garden right now.
All right, PP is going to inbound this to Brown. Pritchard's going to take it up. They're still got to fix the clock internally. All right, cool.
Celtics really haven't faced this kind of deficit for an entire quarter so far this playoffs.
You need it, man. Need it. Brown finds Pritchard. Don't shoot just for fun. Pritchard, good job. Driving down low, taking it on Garland, kicks it out for Brown for three. No good, but fighting for the O-board. It falls into Horford's hands, and oh my God, they're calling an offensive foul. They're calling an offensive foul on Al Horford for getting a rebound. What the hell could he possibly have done? Both of his hands were up grabbing the rebound. Are you kidding me?
Mitchell flopped there.
They're not going to review it.
They probably would have lost it, I'm not going to lie.
They're not going to review it. Cavs ball. Donovan Mitchell, spin move off Tillman, goes to the rack, a finger roll layup, puts up two.
We're getting cut.
Jaylen Brown's not going to take this one up. Max Strus is on Brown. Everybody's moving off ball right now, so now I got Brown dumping it down low to Tillman. Put it back up, big man.
He sucks.
He kicks it back out to Brown. Oh, slips. Keeps the composure. Kicks it out to Drew Holiday. Still one more pass. PP, catch and shoot. Oh, it looked good.
Yes.
It looked good, but LeVert is going to get the board, and Mitchell's going to take this one up. Mitchell crosses over Jaylen Brown, crosses over one more to Tillman, and they're going to put it up over. Hey, man, Spider put up 50 points. He's the real deal. Got time, baby. You got time. You got time. It's just Donovan Mitchell at this point. That's it. Got the power of TD Garden. You're at home. All right, hit that sub button for me if you guys have not already. I got 2,300 people in here watching with me. Thank you guys so much for finding this stream. Hit that sub button, just like Robert Bruce said. 27,000 is what we're trying to get to, and this is obviously a live sub counter, so when you hit that button, she be going up. Donovan Mitchell, man. Didn't have that game in game one. Brought it out in game two. Yeah, I mean, I don't think game twos are our thing at this point. Yeah, I think so too. They'll take them on the road. It's tough, man. It's tough because you get frustrated because the C's are better than this on defense and on offense when you're shooting 20% from the three-point line, allowing teams to shoot over 55%. It's tough. It's exactly how Miami took game two, and then look how the Celtics responded. Double points, double points, double points. They crushed them. So it'll be all right if the Celtics do lose this one. But it is tough because it's like you knew Donovan Mitchell was going to have one of these games. Hopefully this is his only game where he has that mojo. He comes into somebody else's court and he's like, nobody can touch me. Well, that's why you had to go to 7 games with the Magic. Obviously some people can touch you here. So it'll be all right. I don't agree, Mark Avon. I don't think the Celtics aren't the worst home team. They actually had the best record at home this season in the NBA. So statistically, they're not the worst home team. But I will say this. The Celtics have got to be the worst team for coming back from a deficit. I have seen this so many times throughout the regular season. And I do believe the Celtics still have it in them to make it close. Because I have seen that before. They've got the resources. I mean, even you got Knicks now in here saying I smell a comeback. I mean, obviously they want to come back because Knicks now wants to take us on in the Eastern Conference Finals in here as well. It's PP was the first 3-point shot we've seen this half, and it came with 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. That shit can't happen. That's what's tough. But we've always said this. Celtics take away their 3-ball, the game is 10 times harder for them. Right now, it's just Donovan. That's it. That's it. And he will be probably impossible to lock up because he is completely confident in every shot that he takes right now. And he's moving at 1,000 miles an hour, and the Celtics can't seem to even get up to 5. All right, I got almost 2,500 people in here. Let's see if we can get a 27K, man. Hit that sub button for me. If you want the Celtics to win, just subscribe. You guys see what happens when you super chat. Every time you super chat, something good happens to the Celtics. We've seen that literally happen in front of our eyes. It doesn't make sense. But gotta do what you gotta do. All right, how they respond out of this timeout, man. There's something that gets under my skin, though, when you got a cocky-ass player like Donovan Mitchell who thinks he owns CD Garden. I hate that shit, man. You just lost by 25 last game. Like, shh. Miss KP, man. I do not want to see Tillman for the rest of the game. I'd rather have Cornette in. But Cornette's also a play behind 2 tonight, so it's not the Cornette we saw in game 1, I'll tell you that. So we're going to go back here to the starting 5. Good choice. Good choice by Joe. Tatum fighting Strus down low off ball. Drew Holiday's going to pass to him. Working his way into the paint, bodying up on Strus. He'll do a 360 fadeaway, not going to go in. Karis LeVert now, looking for some help. Tatum bullying Strus off ball. Now they're going to hit Strus. Look, I knew it. Strus hit his first 3 of the game, and I knew it was going to be in the fourth quarter, man. He has been ice cold the entire game. Look at that shit, man. Sometimes the basketball gods just want the Cavaliers to win. Drew Holiday going to find Tatum in the corner. Sets a nice pick and roll. Back to Brown. He's got LeVert on him. He wants to do a step back. Good defense by LeVert. He pulls up, sinks it. Nice little mid-range jumper there. Gonna make it fall just short of the nail. 102-85. 8:18 left to play. Plenty of time, baby. Donovan Mitchell's gonna walk this one up. He's got Brown on him. I'll tell you what, I don't really like anybody right now other than Holiday. They switch. Holiday's on Donovan. Good bounce pass to Mobley down low, but Jaylen Brown comes in from behind, knocks it out of bounds, and forces them to inbound it. I like it. I like it down low. Ugh. That was a crazy sentence. Good job for JB. Adjusting. Trying to make something happen here. At least if you're can't make a 3, you might as well dribble in and force it down low in the paint. Max Strus, 1 dribble from the 3-point. See what I mean? Guy just hit on the side of the backboard. JB in transition, kicks it out. D. White, catch and shoot 3. Off. Rebound here for Max Strus. D. White, man, you knew what was going to happen. He can only, you don't want to see that, man. He's been so hot, so hot. Double teaming. Donovan Mitchell trapping him. He calls timeout. You bitch. Ooh, you're not shushing TD Gordon now. Crazy. Uh-oh. 93 Navman with a $50 Venmo. Yes, sir. Hopefully I can add some mojo. Celtics look lazy on defense. Let's go, Navman. This is my favorite notification right here. Let's go. Shout out to Navman sending in that $50 super chat. And because I'm so sick of seeing this score, your girl's going to do a beer bong. Because I am sick of it. We also got a $2 super chat from Titus Kitchen saying, come on, Celtics. Appreciate you here, Titus. Woo, baby. Done. I want to have a little bit of a haze in this fourth quarter. Shout out to Nav, man. Oh, there it is. Shout out to Nav, man. Oh, it's beautiful. Woo! That feels good. Yeah, it's no, you're not gonna sweep everybody. You're not gonna sweep everybody. You gotta learn. I'd rather learn early. Your 3-ball does not hit. You've got to figure something else out. The minute the Celtics can't make their 3s, they crumble. In every other category in the box score, it's like a domino effect. And what's funny is that they started off this game not even hot from the 3-point line. They started it off doing exactly what they did in game 1 and taking it to the rack. That's how they created an 11-point lead to start off this game. Where'd that go? Where'd that energy go? I mean, you were clamping guys up in the first half. Drew Holiday was not letting Karis LeVert even get close to the rack. It's tough. I don't know what happened to start playing like this. You got time, but you work your ass off. A lot harder than you have worked in this whole entire fucking game. Sorry for cussing. Yeah, and this could be the only game the Cavs win. This is exactly what Miami Heat did in Game 2.
Holiday 2 for 7, 0 for 2 from 3. Derrick White 3 for 11, 1 for 8 from 3. I mean, the team has been bad tonight. The only player, I mean, Jaylen Brown's shooting 50%. Peyton Pritchard's shooting 60%. Horford 4 for 9. Tatum 6 of 16. He's got 23, 7, and 6 right now. It is an all-around horrible game by the Celtics.
And when you look at the box score, I mean, you still got 4 starters in double digits. They've got 4 starters in double digits. We have about the same bench points in here as well, but it's just the energy, man. It's the effort. Cavs look like they want it more, and sometimes when you're getting beat like that, that's going to come out a lot harder. They're comparing this game to the Game 2 versus the Miami Heat.
It's the same thing.
It is. Ha 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 ha! Fuck you, Mitchell. Offensive foul. Boo. Sorry for cussing. All right. Still got 7:40 left to go here in the fourth. That was a good sign there as Donovan Mitchell threw Jaylen Brown on the ground. Even if it was a flop, D. Mitchell's gotten 2 calls in the Celtics for that shit, so I don't feel bad. Derrick White. Spin move, kicks it out, finds JB wide open for 3 in the corner. No good. No good. Donovan Mitchell now's got Tatum and Holiday both on him. Darius Garland going to swing it out to Karis LeVert. D. White's on LeVert. Good matchup there. Got to avoid the screen set by Mobley. Darius Garland drives down low, stripped from Drew Holiday. Going the other way, finds JT in transition. He goes to the rack. Let's go, baby. 2 points from Tatum. Let's go. A nice steal by Holiday leads to 2 points from Tatum. There's the aggression. Buckle up, starters. You're not coming out for the rest of the game. So play like that. You might as well play hard. Donovan Mitchell kicks it out. Finds Max Strus wide open. The guy has sucked all game from the three-point line. And now he wants to drain it. 105-87. Derrick White finds Tatum, who's got Strus on him. My God. Calling an offensive foul on Drew Holiday because Donovan Mitchell wants to be a ballerina and throw his hands up, spin around. Ooh, I got tied up here. Hold up. I got to go back. D. Mitchell said, okay, Jaylen Brown wants a flop. I can too. Oh, no, it was a moving screen. All right. He did sell it, though. Oh, and then my favorite, he did the soccer fall where he's like, oh, God, I'm hurt. Oh, God, I'm hurt. Quick, pass me the ball. I'm going to drain 3. All right, Brown's on Mitchell. He goes to the right. Tatum switches. 6:15 left to go. 7 to shoot. Donovan Mitchell, bounce pass to Karis LeVert. He drives. He pulls up from the nail. Sinks it. Joe Mazzulla wants one more timeout here. Up by 20 points. Cleveland Cavaliers are on the Boston Celtics. Well, this is reverse. Beat them by 25 in Game 1. They're going to come back in TD Garden, beat you by 20. Well, that's why we play to 7, baby. That's why we play to 7. Not worried at all. Season 5. It's all good. All good, baby. Cork was saying Celtics made me say a lot of swear words today. You guys know I try my hardest not even say the F word on here, and I can't help it. Can't help it. Yeah, I mean, if you want to compare it to Game 2, the Celtics know what they're doing wrong. And that's also what happens. Teams are going to get hot. The Celtics can get hot. Yeah, and that man saying, C's always have one bad game. Yeah, this one is ugly. This one is not my favorite, as there are now boos in TD Garden as Celtics fall behind by 20 with 6 minutes left to go. That's what's just so weird about it. You watch other games in the postseason, and I'll take any other series but what's happening with the Timberwolves and the Nuggets right now. You crush teams. You've won 4 out of 6 games this postseason by 20-plus points, and then you get blown out by 20. I mean, my God, talk about high and low. D. White driving, kicking out to Drew Holiday. One more pass. Jaylen Brown, sidestep 3. It looked off when he shot it. Donovan Mitchell gets the rebound. How? I don't know. Darius Garland now. They're going to try to burn the clock as much as possible here. 5:35 left to go here in the fourth. Darius Garland drives down low, dribbles back out. 5 seconds left to shoot. Garland bounce pass to Mobley. Spin move off the glass. He had the upper hand there. Brown was on him. JB finds D. White, who's got Mitchell on him. Back to Brown. D. White sets the screen. JB pulls up from downtown. No good. That's what I didn't want to happen. Now you're going to force your 3 to work. It hasn't worked. It's not going to work. So instead of that shit, drive. Draw the foul. Make the defense work, for God's sake. As Evan Mobley is going to... Oh, excuse me, not Evan Mobley. As Karis LeVert is going to get an and one. Yeah, this one's wrapped up. Yeah, it's all wrapped up. We don't suck. The season's not over. You guys are... We're good. Series goes to 7. Oof. TD Garden clears out. Now what you want to see, man. I'm intrigued to see what the Celtics have to say after this game, because you would think you would learn your lesson from Game 2 versus the Miami Heat of letting the team come out and shoot this hot from the three-point line. Got an official review happening right now. Not exactly sure what they're reviewing. It was called an and one. All right, got about 5 minutes left to play here. 111-87. Donovan Mitchell. Almost 40 or 30 piece. 30 piece, got 29. White's got 10. Tatum's got 25, 7 boards. Holiday has 3 assists. Flagrant foul, penalty 1 on Tatum with unnecessary contact. That was probably the worst call I have seen in today's game. He goes up to try to block it. It hits his forearm on the head, and it's a flagrant 1. I mean, just put a cherry on top of it and just say goodnight. Tatum's smiling because he's like, fuck y'all. He can't say it, so I can. Daniel coming in with a $2 super chat saying Celtics playing with their food. This ain't Miami. I don't think they came into this game thinking they're going to roll over them. I just think that they got outplayed tonight. They just got outplayed. The 3-ball wasn't hitting early on, so they adjusted, but the Cavs 3-ball was hitting tonight. Hey, we're 100 subs away from 27K, by the way. Evan Mobley tries to put a hook shot in. All of the subs are now in. I got Jordan Walsh, Neemias Queta, O'Shea Brissett, Svi Mykhailiuk, and Jordan Walsh in the ball game. Karis LeVert, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Max Strus, and Darius Garland are still in. So the Cavs still need their starters. They'll make that change in just a second. Good. Take the starters out. They fucking sucked today. Sit and watch the next 5 minutes of Game 2 wilt away. Guarantee you they will never sit like this again. Donovan Mitchell misses a layup. My God. Jaden Springer driving down low. It's stolen by Donovan Mitchell. He hits Karis LeVert, who puts up a nice layup to put 2 points back up. 114-87. Svi Mykhailiuk driving down low. We're going to call a foul on the floor here. Donovan Mitchell still fouling. Did he foul out? No. Whew, all right. Well, gotta respond Saturday. Gotta respond in Cleveland. 2,300 people are watching in here. If you guys are not subscribed, go ahead and hit that sub button for me. We are trying to get to 27,000 subscribers here today. We will be live for the Celtics comeback in Game 3, and we will be able to tell everybody everything's all good once more. O'Shea Brissett, who I've become really fond of this season, finds Jaden Springer. Trying to drive it down low, puts up 2 points. Good job. First 2 points here for Jaden Springer in this series. Karis LeVert still in the ball game. Gonna find George Niang. Pulls up from the mid-range. He sinks it. He didn't even jump on that shot. This is a warm-up shot. 116-89. About 3:15 left to go in this. What is this game? My worst nightmare. Yeah, everybody's on the bench. All of the reserves that would never play in a normal game are playing right now. Except for some God-known reason, Bickerstaff still has some of his starters in. Well, he might not have the resources right now with all the injuries. Svi Mykhailiuk around the three-point line, pulls up. A little bit too short here. Sam Merrill going to get the board. Sam Merrill played a lot in Game 1. Didn't see him at all until now in Game 2. He pulls up way downtown. He airballs. That felt good. Under 3 minutes. Let's see if we can you make this last 3 minutes of this game, can you save me and hit that sub button for me? Because the Celtics did not win tonight, but you can still help me not have the shittiest night of my life tonight, because I'm about to go drink away my sorrows at whatever bar I can possibly find. Go on and hit that sub button for me. We will be live for Saturday. We'll be live for Sunday, for Monday. And we're actually going to be live on Sunday for the NBA Draft Lottery as well. So we're going to be live on Saturday and on Sunday. Back at it again on Monday for Game 4. And now we'll be back on Wednesday for Game 5. Hit that sub button for me. We main? Oh. I don't know my schedule. All right, 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. Pause. I appreciate you coming from a Cav fan. I appreciate you, my guy. Robert Hudson. More games. It's good for the economy. Insert Marge Simpson's voice. All right, under 2 minutes left to play here. I appreciate the chat being 50-50 positive and negative. I get it. It's tough. But this is not Game 7 of the NBA Finals. This is Game 2 of Round 2. Look at the Nuggets. They got blown out twice by the Timberwolves. Gotta do what you gotta do, man. It's frustrating as hell, though. That is fair. Jory Smith, we got next game. Steven Jabs, we got to bounce back in Game 3. Look at what they just did. They lost by the Miami Heat. You had everybody in here. All the Heat fans were in here saying all this bullshit. And then they got blown out. They won by 20-plus points in Game 3, Game 4, and Game 5. It's all good. It's a shit game. Take it, move on, and stop doing this shit. Don't make me fear Game 2s, man. Don't make me fear Game 2s. Watching from Brisbane, Australia. I appreciate it, Michael. Jordan Walsh get a nice reverse layup in. Been a fan of Jordan Walsh all season long. I know you guys have too. And thankfully, we are finally in the last minute of this excruciating, terrible ball game. Wow, I had so much hope. I was hoping to just have at least like a fucking buzzer beater or something. But no. That's the Celtics, man. It can't just be a buzzer beater. It's got to be blowout or get blown out. Like, come on, man. Find a happy medium if you're going to lose. I am not covering the Mavs next. We do actually have a Mavericks Today channel here at Chat Sports. We got Jeffrey Cooperstein and Harrison Graham on that call. If you guys do want to go on ahead, I'll put the link in the chat if you guys want to go on ahead over there and join. And they provide great commentary. They're awesome hosts here. If you guys want to go check out them, they are live right now as well in their pregame. And that'll be the ball game. Thank God. 118-91. Oof. That's all I got. All right. You can make my night better, though, by hitting that sub button for me. Smitty and I are going to roll into this post game, talk about what we saw, and we go to Cleveland. We go to Cleveland. And you bounce back game 3. You do what they did to us in TD Garden. You do it to them in Cleveland. That's the only way you can respond. The only way. Whew. All right, Smitty, what do you need from me? All right. If you guys want to hit that sub button for me, that would be a huge help. We do not want to end this stream until we hit 27,000 subscribers, so we will be live on Saturday and on Monday and on Wednesday now for Game 5. So we're going to break down our live post-game right now. If you guys want to stick around and hang out with us, we would love that. Keep super chatting, keep commenting, keep subscribing. If not, that's okay. I understand you guys have a busy Thursday. We will be posting this video right after we are done with this stream. Thank you guys so much. We gained over 300 new subscribers here on today's show. Could not have done it without you guys. Thanks for sticking around with us, even in this blowout. And unfortunately, it was not the blowout that we wanted here tonight. But we will be back. And by we, I mean the Celtics. All right. Yep. Oof. Oof is all I have to say. The Celtics either blow teams out or they get blown out, and that was what happened in Game 2 in Boston, 118-94. Celtics came out hot. It actually looked almost a replica of how they started Game 1, which, as we won by 25 points, I had no issues with what they did in Game 1. In fact, I was almost damn near sure we would sweep the Cavaliers after Game 1. But then Game 2, threes weren't falling, defense was lacking, Donovan Mitchell started to wake up. The 3-ball for the Cavaliers could not miss. And unfortunately, this Game 2 has a familiar feeling to Game 2 versus the Miami Heat. Now, the only thing we can hope for is that the Celtics respond the way they did after losing Game 2 to the Miami Heat, and that was winning Game 3, 4, and 5 by 20-plus points. But the Cavaliers show they are not backing down. They are not afraid of the Celtics. And it also showed me I miss Kristaps Porzingis. We're going to be breaking down our live thoughts here on the post-game show as well. So I want you guys to go on ahead and do one thing for me. Hit that sub button. We are so close, 27,000 subscribers, and we would love to have you guys with us as we are live on Sunday, on Monday, and on Wednesday for the Celtics Game 3, 4, and 5. And we put out videos like this 5 to 6 times a week telling you guys everything you need to know about the Boston Celtics. So let's go ahead and get into it. Smitty and I, before the game started, we're talking about how this is going to be Tatum's night. We were, in fact, talking about how Tatum was going to lead the Celtics to a win, and we were hoping Tatum was really going to find his scoring rhythm here tonight, which he did, and thank God he did. He had 18 points in Game 1, had 25 points in Game 2, but 2 for 5 from the three-point line. He shot 40% from the field. Didn't even nearly get the same amount of rebounds that he normally does. He's been having about 4 or 5 double-doubles throughout this season, and it just looked like that dog fell asleep.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Tatum started this game very
it's beautiful.
Differently than he has in the past when he's tried to get his shot rolling. He was attacking the rim. He was getting to the free throw line. and you saw an attack mode Jayson Tatum that we haven't seen through the first couple of games in this postseason. It's been more of the facilitator. You've seen defenses create a wall, build a wall against him defensively. Tonight, they decided to go one-on-one defense with Jayson Tatum, and they let him be aggressive, but they also let the rest of the Boston Celtics do their thing as well, and those role players didn't necessarily hit their shots, and Tatum shooting 41% from the field, it wasn't necessarily efficient as well, so it was a better performance, I guess, but that's also like you're saying you're getting from absolutely awful to below average. And that's what we saw from Jayson Tatum, a below average shooting game once again. His pull-up jumper's not there, and you worry about the shooting efficiencies. Yes, he's able to get to the rack. Yes, he's able to use his body and create contact, but the shooting needs to get better at some point, and that tonight kind of rubbed off on the rest of the Boston Celtics.
And that's what's tough is that here's my biggest fear, it finally came true, is that how far can Jaylen Brown and Derrick White go on offense, who have been really leading the Boston Celtics in this in this postseason. And yes, there have been other scorers here for the Boston Celtics, but Jaylen Brown has been a dog from the first game in Miami until now. And so to only have 19 points tonight, and you see that three-point percentage as we all do.
Awful.
And you know what? And that does happen, where sometimes your shot is just not going to fall. But the fact that their shots weren't falling and every other category in the box score also failed, that's what you cannot do moving forward. Your shot doesn't fall. You work twice as hard on defense. You start to adjust down low. And I just didn't see that. I saw flashes of it from Brown, but I did not see it from Derrick White. 1 for 8, man. 3 for 11.
Yeah,
Where were you?
1 for 14 from the three-point line from Jaylen Brown and Derrick White. And Derrick White obviously has not shown up in Game 2 like he has throughout the rest of the playoffs so far. He didn't have the jumper today. The jumper wasn't falling, but he also wasn't, he played good interior defense as he normally does. Thought he played solid on-ball defense against dribble penetration as well. But when his offensive game is not there and he's shooting shots at the volume that he's used to over these postseason games so far, and they're not falling, it's really going to damper the team when obviously Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum aren't shooting the most efficiently either. So from the Celtics' primary top 3 scorers in this game, you basically got below average to absolutely terrible from all of them. You didn't get anything from Drew Holiday either.
Which you don't ever rely on his offensive points, but it was the defense early on. I loved how he was guarding Donovan Mitchell, even Isaac Okoro, even Karis LeVert. He was locking players up. But there was one play in particular that I was like, wow, the Celtics are not there on either side of the ball. The Celtics normally do a great job. They did phenomenal, textbook, switching off screens in Game 1, and they were nowhere to be found. They were messing up, switching on screens, leaving guys wide open. They weren't driving. They weren't closing the gaps. If one player decided to drive, nobody moved. And that's where that's tough when you see the backcourt like Drew Holiday and like Derrick White really started to fizzle out.
You got an all right game from Al Horford. This is about as good as you're going to get from him.
Started off hot.
Offensively, he did start off hot, but he ends up 4 for 9. And when he's shooting 7 threes and he's not making 5 of them, I'm not exactly enticed by a high volume shooting night from Al Horford. So overall, just not good offensively from the Boston Celtics tonight. The shots weren't falling, and if you want to beat the Boston Celtics in the postseason, you're going to have to hope that they miss threes, and you're going to have to make threes, which is what the Cavaliers did. We're going to talk more about that in just a second.
So with all that being said, and knowing that sometimes your team is just not going to be on with their shots and on defense, as frustrating as it is, there were a lot of things that went wrong in Game 2 for the Boston Celtics. A lot of them resemble what went wrong in Game 2 versus the Miami Heat. Now, looking forward, hopefully, to our Round 3 Game 2, what is your biggest gripe with the Celtics' loss? With mine, it's just the return of bad habits. It's the falling apart when your 3-ball isn't falling. You have got to show me there is more effort there, because the lack of effort will send you home very soon. What is your biggest gripe with the Celtics loss? While you guys are commenting on that, hey, some of you guys might want to write a paragraph. That's all good. That was a tough loss. With that being said, why don't you guys go on ahead, test out your skills, and make yourself a little bit happy by playing the most fun daily fantasy sports app there is in America. I play it every single day. This is PrizePicks. If you guys want to go to prizepicks.com/CLNS, that is how you are going to get a first-time deposit match up to $100 by using code CLNS. And if you're wondering, Allie, What is PrizePicks? What is this aesthetically pleasing game you're showing me on my screen right now? Well, PrizePicks is super easy. All you have to do is pick more or less on a player's projected stats, and that's it. Takes you less than 60 seconds. I never used to put money down on games because I didn't understand it. It looked like a spreadsheet to me, and I'm not good at numbers. PrizePicks makes it super easy. I don't have to think about it most of the time, and they're constantly offering promotions that make me want to play. I know Caitlin Clark is going to have more than 1 point in her WNBA debut on Tuesday. It's almost a guarantee. So I'm going to be taking the more on that, and 1 point equals 1 win. They're pretty much giving me a free square. But I did have Derrick White having more than 19.5 points, and they warned me, man. PrizePicks warned me. They gave me a demon for his pick, which is a harder projected stat line, but it does pay out more. Well, unfortunately, Derrick White only had 10 points tonight, so that was not successful. But hey, we're hoping Caitlin Clark could at least make this 50-50 and win me some money. You guys go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use that promo code CLNS for a first-time deposit match up to $100. And pick more, pick less. It is truly that easy to watch yourself win some real money in real time. We got to talk about Spida. I knew this was coming, and to be honest, this wasn't even a high-scoring game for somebody like Donovan Mitchell. He scored more in game one, but it was the confidence. It was the cockiness. It was the ability to drive past any defender that stepped in his way. He took the Celtics number, ate it, chewed it up, and spit it out by the second half. He didn't have that great of a first half. It was Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley went to sleep in the second half. Donovan Mitchell woke up, and you can see it right now. I hope the Celtics work on nothing but defense in their day off to stop Donovan Mitchell from ever shooting 53% and 72% from the field.
Yeah, you kind of explained it best. I mean, Donovan Mitchell at times in this third and fourth quarter, the second half as a whole, was unconscious. He was hitting fall-away three-pointers. He was banking it in from the top of the key, and that's when I kind of knew this one was chalked up. When Donovan Mitchell's hitting high-level shots like that, and then you couple that with the Celtics' inefficiency behind the three-point line, it's going to be a recipe for a Cavaliers win. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But I do want to talk more about Evan Mobley because he asserted himself early on in this ball game and kind of set the tone for the Cavaliers. 10 boards, 21 points, but the rebounding early on, the mismatches that he got were advantageous for Cleveland and disadvantageous for the Celtics. Obviously, Cleveland out-rebounded Boston tonight by a pretty substantial margin before the subs came in, of course, and everybody was missing shots, But Evan Mobley tonight was really the catalyst for the way that Cleveland played their basketball. They played physical, they played efficiently on the inside, and then when you're playing a physical brand of basketball and you're getting easy looks on the inside, that's only going to open up three-pointers for your team. And that's what Cleveland did. They ended up shooting a blistering 46% from the three-point line. So when the Celtics
sound familiar?
When the Celtics hold teams to under 50 or under 46% from the three-point line, they're going to win the basketball game.
Yeah.
But tonight, you let them hit 13 threes on a 46% clip, and you let them shoot 55% from the field overall. Things were coming easy for the Cavaliers tonight offensively.
It was.
And the Celtics just had no answer, especially when they shoot 21% from the three-point line.
This is literally probably a replica of Game 2 against the Miami Heat.
Yep.
And it's really unfortunate because I thought we had already learned our lesson, packed that up, and vowed never to bring it back up. But I also see that it was only 13 three-pointers made, and you can look at that and be like, oh, it's not that many for the Cleveland Cavaliers, blah, blah, they make a lot more. They're momentum threes. The fact that Donovan Mitchell can come out, start at a halftime draining a three. They go back down on defense. They force a turnover. They come back. Darius Garland drains a three. For love of God, the Celtics did not want to be there.
I agree. And whenever the Celtics had, they chipped into that lead. When the Cavs kind of took it over. They were going up 10, 12, 13 by the middle of that third quarter. Whenever the Celtics would get it back to 9, get it back to 8 or so, Cavaliers would respond with a three or an easy bucket, or they get a stop and a score. And the Celtics really never were able to claw their way back in. I don't think they ever even got it to a 2-possession ball game after the Cavaliers took it 15 or more. So they had no answer, no confidence, and really they lacked a little bit of effort tonight as far as I saw.
That's why game 2, Miami Heat. Everything you're saying, I feel like we've already talked about this, and I hope to God we never have to talk about it again.
Yeah,
But
it seems like we're getting one of these games every single series. So
and it's falling into game 2s.
hopefully they can right their wrongs, kind of replicate what they did in the first round, and we can move on after the national media for the next 2 days decides that the Celtics can't win a championship anymore. I'm going to say I'm the most confident after these losses, but at the end of the day, the media is going to get their stories out, and they're going to say the Celtics are not fit to be a champion. I already got Marshall Green in my ear telling me the same thing.
I promise there's a reason why these series go to 7. It's, it is what it is. You're not going to sweep everybody. If they did, then this would be a much different storyline to this season. So with that being said, the Celtics had the opportunity to take the lead once more in Game 3 by winning that ball game, taking it up 2-1, and keep moving on with the postseason. But I'm going to be honest, I'm going to give it a 5. I've seen this story before. I read it. I hated it. I threw it away, and it came back on my bookshelf, and we saw it in Game 2 of Round 2. And I'm getting really nervous. This is going to become a pattern moving forward, so that's why I'm going to give it a 5. I'm not worried about the performance. I know they can step up, but I'm worried about the bad habits being the Achilles heel of the Boston Celtics. So I'm going to be a little bit of a naysayer. I'll give it 50%. I'll give it a 5. You guys scale how confident you are in the Boston Celtics moving forward. And when they move forward, we are going to talk about it here on Celtics Today by Chat Sports. We're live for every single ball game. We do not sleep. We do not miss anything. We make sure you guys have everything you need. All you guys have to do is hit that sub button for me. All right, about 43 subs away from 27,000 subscribers. All right, let's see if we can at least get 3 more. 3 more subs. That's it. I just need 3 people who have never subscribed here to Celtics Today, enjoyed what they saw. We got 1,000 people in here. 26,000. Whoa. 957. Give me 3 subs, and let's just get a little bit closer. 2 more, baby. 2 more. 2 more. That's all I'm asking for. As the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Dallas Mavericks are about to start this ball game. Give me 1 more. Let's see if I can at least get to 40 more. 40 more subs. There we go, baby. 26,960. 61. It keeps going. Can I get a 26,965? Can I get a 1? Can I get a 1? 1 over here. Can I get a 2? Can I get a 2 over here? That's what I feel like right now. That was my impression of an auctioneer. Wasn't that bad? Whew. Wendell McClellan Jr. I like it. Sub for a next game W. Secure it. Lock it in right now. Never want to go back down that lane. Hit that sub button for me. There you go, baby. 2 more. 2 more. 26,965. That's all I need. That's all I need. We keep moving on up. Oh, right. Good night, Wisconsin Hunter Whitetail. I appreciate you. Hit that sub. But if all 851 of you guys are subscribed, I mean, I got no complaints. But let's see. All right, don't forget to hit that sub button for me. Let's see if we can get 3 more subs here. Get it to 26,965. Saudi Arabia, so you know I'm sub. I know everybody who's commenting right now is subscribed because you got to. We're in sub-only mode. Nick Howard and Allie and Smitty, it's been nice. The game was shaky, but the live stream, as always, was fun. Shout out to Celtics Today. I'll see you guys on Saturday. Nick Howardson, thank you, my man, for helping us out in here. Oh, God, Luka Doncic just dove on the floor and smacked his head. Oh, God. Don't you hate that when you hit your face so hard and you got to immediately start checking for your teeth and you're like, was that me? Are they still there? All right, come on, baby. 2 more to get 26,970. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Man, whoever's unsubscribing. Your life here. Let's see if we can get 3 subs here in the next 30 seconds, all right? 3 subs here in the next 30 seconds. We're also 60 likes away from 1,000. which we have never had here on Celtics. Yoda Jenkins, so close to that subscriber mark. Let's go. There we go, baby. 26,970. All right. I promise I'll stop begging. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here tonight on Celtics Today. I'm sorry the Celtics cannot pull through for you guys, but we did gain a lot of subscribers, and we had a good time. Dunked on so many 4 times. It was a good night. So with that being said, we will be back on Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, and so forth. All you guys got to do is hit that sub button for me while we head on out of here. Posting that post game. Thank you guys so much. As always, go Celtics.